the president has a real responsibility to not only stop saying fake news, because it enrages and rallies his base, but it enrages and rallies them with false information. That is exactly why facts are still facts. This president has an obligation to stop picking on reporters. I think about Jim Acosta, who's of course our colleague, they are regularly targeting at the White House, so much so that at Trump events, at his rallies, there are supporters who are now targeting Jim. We can go on and on and on about the numbers of examples where he's not only used a bully pulpit, but he's actually been a bully. And his press team has followed suit. They're going back and forth. I think about what's happened with April, right? Where Donald Trump asked April if she wanted to set up a meeting with the Congressional Black Caucus because there were her friends, forgetting that she is, in fact, a journalist. The president has a massive problem with people who tell the truth when that truth is not favorable to him. But alas, Chris, facts are still facts.
Hey, one goal, one thing, one move, and that shit don't change. Yes, sir. Real niggas do real fucking things. Real niggas do. Hey, there's only one goal, one thing, one move, and that shit don't change. And yes, sir. Real niggas do real fucking things. Real niggas do real fucking things.
Can you do it again?
With the same person, though, no.
Can you do it again?
No, nah, bro. I'm sorry, dog.
Real talk, son. There's no new father-daughter relationship, dog.
He gotta fix that.
He gotta fix that shit.
He gotta fix that. You feel me? And because the thing is, there was like her and my mom had this big beef that lasted like it was 3 different things that happened, and like you know what I'm saying, and. My mom was only wrong about like maybe 3%. Like Dominique was wrong. It's still so much shit that went on with that shit. But within all that, I could still see how I could angle to talk to her to get her to see, look, bro, you tripping. And that's what I did. I was on the phone for 2 hours. And you know what I mean? Especially with a fucking teenager, it's like, don't berate them. Just try to see where they coming from and play to their ego. It's a girl. So it's like, I'm running with it, but still give her all the real.
You know that old school rule with women though, right? 2 women can't live in the same house.
It's not even just that, dog. It's the etymology of mothers and sons, daughters, and daddies and daughters. You know what I mean? At a point, you know what I mean? 2 men gonna buck up, 2 women gonna buck up. That's part of the growth.
That's where that phrase come from, though.
No, I mean I'm not saying it's a phrase. It's a freaking we deal with psychology.
Yeah,
you know
I 100% agree with you. But I'm saying that phrase is an old school phrase. Like they talk about it as psychology.
I'm not saying the phrase ain't a phrase. I'm saying even deeper than the phrase. Yeah. I'm saying the phrase is a real phrase. But I'm saying even deeper than that phrase, it comes from that psychology, and it's just very interesting to see when it plays out like legitimately. You know what I mean? Like, and that's the truth. Like a mother and a son relationship, a daddy and a daughter relationship is gonna be different, and it get really shown. Like I said, in them teenage years when our development is happening as men or as women. That shit is when it really get crazy.
Yeah, son.
So like, and it was easier for me as her big brother, still a male, to talk to her versus her mom's, because like I said, it's the 2 women egos.
2 women, son. The girl's becoming a woman, and she's growing up into an adult, into somebody else's household who's
also a woman.
And who's a mother so therefore like some part of her always be a child. When she's trying to be adult and trying to get things adult-like, in her mother's eyes, that shit.
But that's what's funny is my mom has been the most like, I'm not gonna say this story on air, but if I was to run this story to you, you would be looking like, wait, like my sister was not right in any facet of that conversation or beef or situation that went down with my mom. Like,
but did moms handle it like a G?
She handled it like a G, but the problem is, and this is what I talk about.
Sometimes moms are trying to get the old school and then she's trying to fight away.
It's not even just that, my nigga. Backhand. I stand by this when it comes to those 2. There's a lot of shit that my mom let slide when she was young that is now biting her in the ass. And even more so than my mom, that's why my dad and my sister's relationship sucks. Cause he
let shit skate like
man. That's why I always tell young parents, it's like my nigga.
On through, huh?
A lot of parents in our generation be trying not to do shit that our daddies and our parents did and shit. But they don't.
Some of that shit is right.
But I was about to say it on this level. I think the part that gets missed is this. For most people that say that, most of your problems are how your parents handled you in your development years when it came to teenage years and shit. Cause y'all was maybe buddies, maybe they was too overprotective about sex or this and that. But I can guarantee you none of what they did. Well, I can say guarantee, but for the most part. Most times, the discipline put on kids growing up is usually right, even going back to old school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We talk about for young children's like 7, 6, 5. You know, up.
Say, son.
I believe in ass beating.
You hear me?
Spitterize spoil a child, huh?
Dude, I'm with that shit, dude. Like, I don't understand parents that don't spank their children.
I'm not even talking about spanking the children because
kids,
I'm talking about it. My sister did get spanked, but I'm talking about sometimes just letting them get away, not disciplining. Sometimes discipline ain't an ass whooping. Sometimes discipline is, man, you better tell a girl something right quick. You know what I mean? You better take that from her. You better give her a bigger punishment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, discipline. More so than just ass beating. Even though I agree that sometimes that ass need to be beaten. But I mean, just, I want to put it more so in discipline.
Whatever that is, from ass whooping.
Whatever it is, because it's many layers when it comes to children.
Yeah, because I mean, like, children, I just don't think children understand words. Like,
some don't, some do.
That shit.
At a certain time, I feel like at one point in any child's life, they're not going to understand the words. You know, but I will also say that when it comes to children, you have to show them that fire will burn you without using fire. You got to use other tactics because the thing is, you got to prepare them for that fire. And the fire is the world. You know what I'm saying? And whatever the world comes with, for the ups and downs, domestic abuse, police brutality, whatever the world comes with, you got to prepare them with the small steps to get ready for the big steps. You know what I'm saying? And if you let those small steps slide, you have niggas out there that's black thinking they can go get away with shit with influenza, thinking they're like, oh, I didn't know as a young kid, and do some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying?
And especially for black parents, I know it can be tough. You know what I mean? When it comes to discipline, because you don't want to break your kid's spirit.
Right, your kid's not a slave, and you don't break his horse.
That's a way of doing it.
There's a way of doing
not
all
doing
things.
that. Yeah,
without breaking the spirit.
You gotta break his spirit.
Nigga breaking a horse out here.
Because some parents don't get that. Some parents will
some really
beat
don't
their
get
kids
the
to the point that
difference.
by the time the kid 10 beatings don't even do nothing. Like whatever.
Like I think every kid should get their ass beaten, but I think as a parent, you have to be able to like know the space when clearly beating their ass does not work. And you have to employ other methods.
Right.
And that's what I'm saying. You need more than just the beating method.
When I was angry, my grandfather talked to me. But when me and my brother got into it, and I ain't listened to my grandpa say while we was getting into it, me and my old brother, my grandpa put them paws on me. Yeah. Because the thing is, the energy was up. I'm a big guy. You know what I'm saying? He an older guy, and he telling me to chill out. And I'm so clicked up by the fight my brother that I ain't hearing nobody. So he gotta, you ain't gonna sit down? Wham! Right in my chest. Sit down.
But how old were you?
Man, I was like 15.
See what I'm saying? I'm saying it's different. But
at 10, he wouldn't have done that.
But I'm saying by 15, you're different anyway from how you was raised from previously by 7, 8, 9. I'm specifically talking about those development age from like 5 to like 9. 4,
5ish.
You know what I mean? That's when you gotta really establish discipline and really get them to understand. If they ain't respecting nobody else, they can respect the fuck out of you.
And you
know what I mean?
And you have to figure out as a parent what your kid really wants. Like
every kid is different.
Cause like what is it that you can do to like get their particular attention? Like what can you take from them? Like do they fear getting their ass beat? Do they fear you taking away like a certain thing that they have, like, you know, going outside or their phone
or the game or whatever?
Blah. Like what is close to their fucking heart where like if you change it in some kind of fucking way, like their world is gonna break fucking down, and they have to do.
Yeah, you gotta make them uncomfortable.
So check this out.
That's what I always stand by.
You like have to know what that
there are
what
parents
that thing
who
is.
do a lot of things that make kids uncomfortable, like take away all the games, even take away their way to get out the room when you know what I'm saying, so they don't sneak out. And those kids, not all of them, but I seen those same kids still be like, "Fuck you, mom, you stupid bitch."
Depends on the age. That's what I'm saying.
I ain't gonna lie. If my kid ever says "fuck you, mom, you stupid bitch," not even fuck you, dad. You know what I'm saying? I probably on me, but if I hear my kid say "fuck you, mom, stupid bitch," I'm just gonna straight up back the shit out of him. You know what I'm saying? Like, Now this is a small taste of what the real world's gonna give you. Just bat in your mouth right quick.
Depends on the age again. As I'm saying, it's a funny thing with that because
man, age 10 you say cuss words at the mama.
No.
Age 20 you gonna say come on, bat the fuck out.
But as I'm saying, it's fine if you bat the fuck out of him. I ain't hating on it, but by age 17, getting bat the fuck out, saying fuck you.
No, you gotta talk.
Nigga, spit that blood out and say fuck you again. You get what I'm saying?
Nah, nigga gotta talk. Like I always say, dog. When a nigga start hitting the teenage years, you gotta start using more like tactics of the mental than the physical.
That's the only point I made. That's why I'm saying the teenage years are their own thing. You gotta hit them in the foundational years.
Yeah.
Or else nothing that you do in the teenage years is gonna resonate the way that you want it to. Because in the teenage years, they gonna shoot out everything regardless.
They think they know it all.
But it's right. But it's different for them if you already in the foundational years have your traps. You just set these traps already. So I already knew it was gonna put a list. But bitch, I got this button in your wiring that you don't even realize I didn't set. I got this program in your wire into. You need to do that early, dog, and don't get caught up in trying to be the cool parent, because that's gonna fuck you. It's gonna fuck you, especially later. You can't be cool till they old enough to understand what real cool is, and that's a maturity angle that they don't get for a while, depending on the child.
It does depend on the child, but even then, the full grasp of it only comes with time.
With time and experiences.
Yep. Because my mother is, I love my mother, but my mother didn't really become my friend per se till I became a full adult.
I mean, that's the best time. I mean, when you're an adult and then they can be your friend. Yeah. But they can't be your friend when you're still under their roof, paying bills, for everything. That's one of the things that my mom and sister beef. I had to be like, sis, you wrong about a lot of shit, but here go the common sense ass angle of it at the end of the day. You trying to play on both sides of the field. You trying to be the daughter talking about you ain't getting no job, you ain't got no money, and you trying to be grown with whatever that business was that happened on that level. And I'm like, Mom, while you don't have no job, you don't have no money, and you living under this roof, you gotta play that daughter role until that role outfits you. You still in it.
When you live in someone else's rules, when you live under someone else's roof, you have to go by their rules.
Yeah, if you're not paying for nothing, like if you're being catered to every day via food, electricity, water, clothing. You have no space to be telling anybody anything.
I was telling my brother that. I said, because he was saying, well, dog, if they don't do it, why should I do it? I say, son, they cannot do anything in their house. But if they tell you something to do, then you got to do it because it's their fucking house.
It's their fucking house.
You know what I'm saying? What if they don't ever have to do it, son?
Unless you paying.
Unless you paying, son.
Unless you're paying.
You pay for power.
Then right. You got some word now.
Nah, man. So,
but you want ride? You want a free ride?
Yeah, like you high on a hog? No way.
But like, I just
because ain't nothing grown about riding on a free ride.
Right. Ain't nothing. Right. Exactly. That is a privilege. You better check yourself when you indulging and acting entitled to something that you shouldn't even feel entitled to. You should understand. You know what? They don't have to do this. No. You hear me?
Check yourself before
you know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at my sis. She's 16, 17. Dog, people kick y'all out at that age, man.
You took it right out of my mouth. Because the next step is get out. Get the fuck out of my house.
Oh, you grown? We'll go out there and
go pay your own rent and your own bill.
That happened to my mom at one point with my grandmother. Not to get my sister's head. Like, that's why my you think moms ain't gonna pull a grandma on you? Like, as it wasn't pulled on her?
Right.
You better
bitch.
You better you better get it together. But they good now, so I'm glad.
My grandma put all her children out.
Because one thing I do love about my sister is this, dog. Like, once she sees the math, she don't fight the math, but it's just a fight to get her to see the fucking math.
You gotta get to it.
Well, she had a fight. No,
and she that age, so she's 17 and shit. Because the thing is, I ran into
what's her sign?
September 9th is her birthday, so I don't know what sign it is.
Is that a Virgo?
I have no idea.
September 12th. I'm sorry, not 9th. September 12th is her birthday, but I don't know what that is. But yeah, son. So and me and her always had a good relationship because her and her pops always had this strained relationship. She kind of came to me as that male figure to for advice and shit at times. So if I'm running the game,
that's gotta be so weird to be a dad.
You are dad.
Like dog, come on, dog. What the fuck? No, I'm talking about to be like not like that, like nigga, my little girl ain't about to have no distance for me, but it's just weird to like, you know what I'm saying? It's weird to have that kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's weird to be a dad. Nigga, you are a dad.
No, not.
Oh fuck.
You gonna take these jokes, boy?
Yeah, take them out. I'm not gonna let you explain the proper way. I'm not gonna let you ride this shit down.
Now the world knows I'm a bad father. Because apparently I don't even know I am a father.
Right. That motherfucker was You have a daughter. Oh yeah. Oh,
what's her name?
Right.
What you saying for real, Lil Joe? What you saying for real?
I mean,
we know you meant
the only father
of a teenager.
The only father in here right now.
Man, I could never be a dad. Not me. Dad who? Nigga, you got a kid. Oh, fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Sir.
Man, how old is she again? Man, nah, bro. I was saying that, like, being a dad. and being,
which you are.
And being
which
that.
You are.
Facts are facts. Oh man, some niggas need child support for real to keep reminders.
Oh god.
But now I was saying like to have that kind of like they had that distance from your daughter to where like they had to go to the big brother, like you know what I'm saying. Like I don't like certain relationships fall like that because certain dads just not that open. But I don't know. I just couldn't see it now with my children because I know in the household I am with my children I want to be the go-to leader. You know what I'm saying? The head lion of the pack when she needs to come to shit.
I'm glad that you feel that way. I feel that way as well. But unfortunately, all men ain't built like that.
Nah.
Because at the end of the day, if you don't have a good relationship with your daughter, that's on you.
That's true.
You know what I mean? It's
and
not
niggas,
the dog's fault.
Some certain things with niggas, dog, and little girls,
speaking.
it's kind of hard too. So for certain niggas, because they don't know how to connect. They so out of touch with their emotions.
They gotta learn. You got. I'm not.
There's no excuse.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give no excuse for that. You know what I'm saying? Specifically, if the mom is allowing you in the life, you in the life, you there, ain't no like, some dads for real got that mom, that baby mother that's fucking they shit up, poisoning the child, issues that you can see that distance is because the dad tried, but other factors.
Yeah.
But when it's a situation where there was no factors in your way, homie, everything was laid out for you, homie. You was there. You was in the house for all the formative years, as a matter of fact.
Right, from birth on up.
You heard me? Y'all separation happened in her recently, like the last couple of years. So you had
your word should be stern,
nigga. So,
cause son, I look at my little girl. Oh, even through the phone, I look at her and I said, look at me. What's going on? And she change up real quick. Her mom be like, how you do that? Because I'm like, man, look, cause I don't have to.
I just know like what you said is absolutely true. I want to be the exact same way, especially since I saw it done so wrong. You feel me in that situation? And it's like, fuck, if Pop said this, it's the truth, man. You got your shit together. But yeah, they were a strained relationship, dog. And so oftentimes when I'm talking to her, like she might hear me in a way. And the thing is too, I'm not your mom, I'm your brother. So I'm not coming at you. I'm coming at you. Say, bro, why you pulling it like
up,
this,
bro.
man? This is how you know what I mean?
You tripping, son. You fucking up a good ride, son. Let me show you how to pimp this shit.
Boom, exactly. I get to come at you like not with no power over you, no authority, no judgment. I'm just your brother. You feel me?
Man, let's try to move in this world, bro.
So through that conversation, her moms got good. So, and it was a ride. We was on the phone for like 3 hours, you feel me? So,
Dr. Phil.
So when mom's hitting me up talking about, man, can you fix, man, what's up with Dominique and her dad? Look, I'm tired.
The energy is drained, all right?
Yeah, because I had to listen to the fight all week before I even talked to my sister. I had to listen to my mom's going off about this and this part of the fight and that, all this shit to the point where I was like, you know what, Mom? Let me holler at her. You feel me? Because sometimes some shit will go down and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna holler at her. Then the next day or 2 days later, y'all be nice. So I'm like, well, I didn't have to say shit. But this was so long that I was like, all right, let me stand in. So no, I'm not. I'm good. I'm exhausted now.
That's it. It's exhausting.
Plus,
and I love all y'all, but I'm exhausted.
And right, you're exhausted. And I don't know if you feel like this, but me certainly. Sometimes I don't like to handle other men's problems, like with men. I'm like, dog, you're a man, son, and you're an older man. You gotta handle your own problem. You dig? Sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. No. Pause. I understand what you're saying there. But what I'm saying is,
like,
it's not like it's him trying to ask me though.
Yeah,
it's my mom's asking me to step in, or I guess talk to my sister and ask her to be
way,
open. I don't know what because really she's asked me a question, and then we made it a joke and I clowned her. So I don't know specifically if she wanted me to talk to Pops, or she wanted me to talk to Neek, or she wanted me to just give her advice. I don't know what it was. I just had to laugh at the fact that we was about the podcast and. It seems like you and Nick are beautiful right now. Like 2 days later, like you know what I'm saying. Like don't ask me about this.
Iyanla bets. Can you fix their life?
Nigga.
Not on my watch.
I just, you know what I'm saying, like if he, like I feel what you were saying. If he was coming at me like that, like we could not. And the thing is, I'll still get Pop's advice.
No, if Pop's scared of you, man to man, like look, man, you know my little girl how she is better than I do. Help me out with this shit.
Yeah, and I'll be like, yo, Pops, whoopty woo.
Put it right.
You feel me? And you also got to take in it's like this because you didn't do this and this, but now to me, the past is only a point of. Just so this is you know the root here. We will not dwell in the root.
No, once we understand it, you understand this is what it is. This is what it started.
Now we go to the future.
Now we fix it.
Because I'm not one of people that's about to just throw your past at you. No, fuck that shit, nigga. Like no,
we can't fix the problem if we don't know what the problem is.
What the root was. You feel me?
You gotta address that.
It's like when I met my real dad. You feel me? And like forever, I thought it was gonna be like when I was saying when I was little, if I ever meet him, fuck him. But if I meet him at 25, nigga, like. It's different for me being 25 years old. I'm a grown man at this point. I'm meeting this nigga who made a mistake when he was 17. Even though he could have rectified the mistake, it's like
when you're 25,
I ain't got all that to dig and dwell into, man.
Yeah, dog, at that age.
I think I told you this, Martin. When I first found out that my daughter's mother was pregnant, I thought about my dad and dipping out.
Oh, you really?
I thought about that. That's not, and really, I thought.
Did you tell me this? This don't sound familiar.
I thought I told you this, man. Like I swear, I sat there in the corner, dog, and I was like, man, my dad sure left, and I turned out all right.
Fuck at him.
But then I thought about it. I said,
what?
But every day I miss that nigga, a nigga I never met.
Right.
And I don't never want that for no child I ever have. I always said it, but I've thought about it because the thing is, it was an unwanted pregnancy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And in my mind, I thought in my mind like maybe this is what he was thinking. This unwanted pregnancy. You know what I'm saying? just by this person who a nigga don't want to be with, who you know, on some whole other kick with this shit.
And as a man, you're able to have that type of thinking. Well, okay, you was in that position at that point. But what I was about to say, well, my point was like, you're when you was throwing his shoes, it's easier for you to understand.
No, it may be much easier to be like, if you ever come back, right? I'd be like, if you ever come back, I'd be like, man, I wouldn't even be mad, you know what I'm saying? Just tell me what happened. I'd be like, word.
You can't come around acting like you was right or anything.
Nah, we ain't gonna say you were right or wrong, but I understand you.
Right.
I do not accept your behavior.
Right.
But damn sure I understand it.
Right, exactly.
And that makes it easier to forgive.
That's the only thing that makes it easier to forgive, because there's some niggas that don't deserve forgiveness.
No, not at all.
Especially niggas
that come kill your mama,
I mean,
and then try to come back out of jail.
Right. Kill my mama, I won't be my daddy. No, fuck you, son.
That making me retarded.
Right. They got certain things, and the thing is, there's ways to move past anything depending upon who you are and where you are and what you want to achieve. I'm just saying, specifically for me, with my situation, being at 25, I dated at that point. I didn't have scares like you just talked about, scares of almost getting girls pregnant and be like, fuck, man, I didn't want it to be her. You never know, your mind might have been somebody to jump off, and sometimes you gotta take that lick.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the scariest lick, dog, to take a jump off lick.
I always had to take that lick, dog. Twice, dog, fucking jump off. I actually got them pregnant. They got pregnant, and I was having a complete meltdown. And I'm just like, dude, ecstasy is so fucked up, dog. Like, son,
that wasn't even the lick I was meaning, but that too. Because like, I was saying, no, the lick I was saying they gotta remember to take is, you have so much hate for this nigga, but your mom could have been that nigga's jump off.
Yeah.
And that's hard to like take in.
Right, that's hard. No, right, that is hard, dog. And as a man, you get older, because me and you say this all the time, dog. The older you get,
but I don't want to get what you said about those scares. We've all been at those scares with women we didn't want to have pregnant, and that's an eye-opening, changing experience.
Yeah, that is a lifestyle changer.
That's just biblical.
Yeah.
What's your that
shit is biblical.
It is, dog. That shit is written in stone.
Oh my God, like the waters are really parting in front of you. It's like, oh my fucking God,
the waters
can't be happening.
Wake up, nigga.
Impossible. Dog, fuck that shit. Anyway, AlphaJo, I'm sorry. I clearly had a moment just now. But
to all of us, our moms are like queen, but your mom ain't that to everybody.
What me was saying is that as we get older, our moms become less our moms and more like women in our eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Human. They're superheroes when you live, but they become human, and then the human. Which I say? What's that?
Yeah, like same thing, human, dog. And the thing is, you also gotta understand of human nature.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And if you gotta realize that your mom is still the love of your life, the queen of your heart.
Right.
But in the scheme she was in, it is what it is, and she was a jump off to that nigga.
She might have been. She might have been. You know what I'm saying? You never know. Or nigga might didn't care about her like that. But
whatever.
But the story you get told is, we was boyfriend and girlfriend, and it's all fucking romantic. And then that nigga's story is, shit, I'm with, I can't say who's up. I'm with one of our niggas, right? We're the cup. With one of our niggas. And y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all can get a guess. If it's not the three of us, who's our fourth? Right. Anyway, so he just had linked back up with like his like first girlfriend ever. And
yeah.
So he met his first girlfriend ever. He found out that his first girlfriend's mom used to date his uncle.
Whoa.
You feel me? So we ride in the car, and when his uncle called him up, and he got his uncle on speaker, and he brought up his uncle. He's like, oh yeah, man, me and her go way back. He's like, yeah, man. He's like, what? But I don't remember us dating. We used to hang out or whatever. Like 50-something years old, we say shit like that. We used to hang out. I don't think about you know, you probably had that man.
Nah, I used to fuck him from time to time, bring us some Melvas.
You know what I'm saying? We used to hang.
Bring us some Popeye.
I don't remember us dating or nothing. So me right here bust out laughing. We're like, oh, you old ass old scoundrel.
Because that's the truth. That's the fucking truth.
Yo, fucking
bitch, I took you to Popeyes.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
What?
Bruh.
What?
A real one.
So once again, but go back to the greater point of we're different people to different people. Our parents are different people to different people. That's the way the world works, dog. And when that fantasy goes down, you gotta accept that reality.
Yeah, dog.
And what comes with the reality.
Because niggas talking about jump offs, but women gotta have. They didn't have shitty baby daddies. Like they thought they lied to them that it was gonna be secure and down for the kid. Because I know a lot of women that was like, man, this nigga said he was going to be down, but when it all happened, that nigga dipped.
I mean, because, we know a lot of niggas sell dreams to get the pussy or to get
niggas
control.
sell real cookies.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? Unfortunately. And the next thing you know, chick pregnant, and then they see who that guy really is, and now it's psychotic.
Yeah, dog. Very psychotic.
You know what I mean? Anyway, let's get to the show. Fuck.
Oh, yeah, we do have a show to do, don't we?
We just been running it. Okay, what's going on, y'all? Welcome to the Fly with Bats podcast, episode 66, side A. Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
66 side A, sound right?
Side Aloysius.
That's right.
You dig? This is that actor guy, Martin Bats Bradford. You can find me on all your social media platforms at Mr. Bats. Spell it Mr. Out if you ain't gonna find me, unless you're on Facebook, you know what I'm saying. This guy, hit him with the government. And Martin Bats Bradford. And as usual, I'm here with my brothers.
What's up, hookers? This your boy D the Mac, and you can follow me on Instagram at FrenchBread.kid. Oh yeah,
It
it ain't the return. I never left.
Never
left.
Back like he never left, left like he never back.
Yeah, but follow me on Instagram if you want to be nosy. I'm at FrenchBread.kid, and if you want something to wear, follow me at YourDay504.
Yeah, dig.
Yeti.
Cause this shit is hot. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Passe wine. It's your boy AlphaJo, fresh out of the Gumbo, still deep in the roux. And if you're out in the streets and you're looking for me, you can find me on IG, AlphaJo No E. I fucked it up, but picked up the
Slick
beat.
side, but
you picked up the beat.
Cool.
Drip all your white side didn't fuck you up that time.
Well, what?
You heard me?
Thank you, black supremacy.
Yep.
Good
You can find me
mama
on
jeans.
Good jeans, boy.
Good mama jeans.
Good jeans. Facebook, you can find me on Joseph Alphaman Pine, side A, we in this bitch. And you know what's funny, dog? I think there's a little bit of Irish in me, based on the red hairs in my beard and the freckles that I have.
Maybe. Your daddy's a white man. He could have been mixed with all kind of white.
All kind of shit. His mama was German and his daddy was Irish.
Who knows, right?
Damn, dog. Look how that
never know.
shit passed down through. Because I really can't tell you where I get orange from in the beard.
But
all
they
the
go to
freckles.
flip though. They do got black people with that red hair too, like Malcolm and shit. Just to throw that out there, black.
Yeah,
people do
but
that shit
Malcolm
too.
comes from
My
a white
little
lineage
brother.
as well, though.
Here's your huh?
Malcolm comes from a white lineage as well.
But they got. I know what you said. You do. He does. But you never seen red niggas with the red hair? Like that's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about one real hard up. 'Cause I just saw one the other day and I was laughing because I was like, this nigga look like Sinbad. Fucking Sinbad got the red hair too, and he a red nigga.
But he's so
My
light,
little
so I
brother's
bet.
red,
but that's what I'm
he
saying,
has
it just-
light brown fucking hair.
Yeah, so I'm
Light
saying
brown.
it could also came from your black mom, but your daddy is a prime suspect just being a white man. White.
White.
A Caucasoid.
Yeah, man. So possible.
Powers combined.
That's the crazy thing about all us motherfuckers. Until you get that freaking breakdown, you really don't know.
I'm gonna do that 23andMe, dog.
What kind of break shit you got?
What if it tell me something that is not even white? Like, what if it be like, what if my mama lied?
They say you gotta get that black one though,
Yeah, definitely. They definitely.
because
say
they get into like every like the specifics.
Yeah,
a lot of
yeah.
the ones out there they say they don't get to the specifics of like.
I'm gonna do two of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do 23andMe,
that. They break it
and
down.
I'm gonna do
really well.
the black. I heard about the black one as well. I
Is
forgot the
the
name of it.
African American or the African something?
Yeah, I think it's African ancestry.
Some shit because when they was doing Black Panther, Chadwick Boseman and the whole cast,
They all did it.
they all did
Yeah.
it, and they found out because that one breaks it down to the exact tribe and everything. Like
Ooh.
a lot of them just break it down to the area. Or your people might be from Ghana. Or
I
your
would
people
love to
might
know
be
what
from-
fucking tribe I'm
But yeah,
from.
that bit break it down to the specific of like, nah, nigga, here go the people you could go specifically holler at and be like, this me.
I want that knowledge.
I'm gonna
Like,
be.
what's
I'm gonna
my-
be the fucking
What's
Vikings.
my tribe?
I mean, and that's the thing they get if they go into your ancestry, dog. It's gonna be interesting to see what pop up.
There gonna be questions that like, dog, real talk. There was a split right here, and so your tribe hens from all the way from Switzerland all the way to Zimbabwe. So from back and forth, you can probably go either tribe.
I mean, all that is
Being
all
mixed
that.
sucks, son. It suck.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
I mean, that's some good points, but dog, as far as history goes, you don't know where you go.
Yeah, it's hard to.
It's hard to pinpoint this shit.
Harder to trace, but I mean, we have the technology now.
We have the technology.
We have the technology.
Because, you know, it truthfully
do.
sucks. Then you throw on top of it, like, you also share this with us being a mixed American. Like I always say, we the lost
children
of history.
Yeah.
We the lost
Children
children
of
of
the
history.
fucking corn
being
over here.
Black Americans. Our shit stops at slavery. Like, we
Slavery.
don't know who had what. Like, you know what I mean? People talk about kings and queens, but that's the thing. It's a very small percentage of us over here that was lineage of kings and queens specifically. But they got a lot of great people
Some
that
of y'all
aren't kings and queens
Right.
that you would still want to know if you were related to.
I was
I
related
say
to the
that
right
right
of the
now.
village.
Say, son, I was just writing something similar to that, dog. Like I was gonna say basically, all you motherfuckers ain't kings and fucking queens. Like some of y'all were house wenches,
Oh.
some of y'all were
Oh,
whores,
shit.
some of y'all were servants. You know what I'm saying? But all that shit was
It was cool.
But everybody wasn't a fucking king, queen.
But throw on top of that, but some of us were also mayors. Some of us could have been the best motherfucking farmers ever.
Yeah.
Some of us could have been some
in
inventors.
the army or whatever.
Like, everybody want to be my people kings and queens. I'm like, even if they weren't kings and queens, they could have been great. They could have been important.
Well, most niggas think they're people from Egypt too.
Okay, that's true. They think we're all from Egypt.
Yep.
And that's the thing.
Right,
They bring up African religion. They go only to Egypt.
Egypt is one giant fucking continent.
Egypt is Africa.
Egypt is Africa, dog. Everyone speaks in hieroglyphs.
Like, yeah, right, everybody.
Tongues of Egyptica.
Fuck, it's hard.
Egypt wasn't even the first African nation to form.
Don't give them the history, bro. They don't want it. They just want to make themselves feel good. Cause we were
pharaohs. Kings were pharaohs.
And I'm gonna give them this. I'm gonna give them this. Like, dog, a lot of it ain't their fault because black Americans just by nature of the condition have a self-esteem issue.
Yeah, and we really don't know where we come from mostly, and we want to be attached to something positive.
And that's what I'm talking about specifically. Not just that, but that too. But also that in being told we ain't shit. And being told we the under, and being told we the worst, you want to latch on to some fire, right. Something cold-blooded. I might be a slave, but my great-great-grandpa was the king of Egypt of everything.
Nigga, my great-great-granddaddy was King Tut.
And in fact, my great-great-grandfather was the first black person. Like, I come from the first nigga. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the slave shit.
And we joking and it's funny, but it's also how people do deal with trauma.
Yeah, the cheese man, nigga.
It's just a commentary on the real trauma that black people like really have. Like we really have like a severe complex.
We got a grasp on strong history to just hold on to some identity.
So niggas want to create their identity. Like it's like the orphans in general when they think of what their moms or dads might have been like, or who their mom and dad that might pick them up may be like. So when they will say, well, my mom was King Tut. Well, fuck. Well, if you want your mom to be King Tut, fine. Let him her be.
I always want to know why things are popping off in Egypt. What was going down in the rest of Africa?
I mean, there's like when you go through the history of all through that huge fucking continent,
right, 40-something, 50-something countries.
Come on, there's a lot. You might really do find Wakanda. Even some of the stories we done talked about on the podcast, like those matriarchal societies, specifically in that continent. That's just all by themselves, and they carved out their little inch in Africa. Like, no, we was run by women. It's women run. We don't get taught about them. You know what I mean? Like I said, it could be like what Akon doing out there with the cryptocurrency and shit.
Boy, Akon is out there building the whole continent back.
But they could already exist with the lack of information that we get about the many countries of that continent. We just be thinking, like I said, that the hits, Egypt, boom, Ghana, boom, Johannesburg, and that's it. Like, nah, nigga, they got more. More than Nigeria. They got more.
Listen, son, if niggas ain't got blood diamonds, Egypt, starving children in Ethiopia, or apartheid in South Africa, or Americanized Nigeria, nigga don't care about the rest of Africa.
I mean, I know exactly what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. Like those are the, I don't want to say stereotypical, but they are like the stereotypical countries.
That's the ones you will see in the news the most.
Name and
you will see Ethiopia and Kenya in the Olympics for running, and you will see Ethiopia for fucking starving children, and some children getting adopted. Now they got the first black mayor, but
now
black
cool.
president, woman president.
Yeah, black. They got. We're gonna talk about that on SideA, but they got Ethiopia elects its first black woman. Now you got me confused if it's mayor or president.
No,
I think
it's
president.
president. So she's the first black president, woman president.
That's good.
Yep.
And so you got that shit, dog. You got a stereotypical blood diamond place. And then you got South Africa because it's fucking South Africa.
There's many fucking stereotypes that apparently won't die.
There's so much part of Africa that we don't know about, like Morocco.
Don't know about.
Morocco has a lot going on, but it's not like Americanized for us, or it's not like good media for us to catch on like it is for the rest of those things I just named, those countries.
But yeah, guys, this ain't SideB, no. This SideA. We gonna edit shit like it's an ETOUFEE. Yeah. But this SideA, y'all. Welcome. As usual, we gonna holler that out. We gonna pull out the scroll and holler at our other fellow podcast brethren, like the Your 30 podcast with Arrogant Observer and Marty Edwards, the favorite host over there. I was listening to their podcast and that came up again. And Marty's like, we have this host over here that believes the favorite or something. And Marty like, man, bro, I've been saying this shit for years. And now that them niggas over there at FLYWITHBATS, then made this a point. I was joked. I was
so
like,
wait. Are you stirring the pot, B?
I did stir the pot. I was admittedly stirring the pot from the beginning.
This nigga thinks
They know.
wrestling.
They know we stirring the pot though.
He got tag teams breaking up and shit.
I've been saying, man, big ups to them. One thing they want this. What did Marty say? 'Cause I just heard it and I want to address it right fast about. Oh, he was talking about people mafia favors. And he was trying to explain the difference between someone doing a favor for you and someone doing a mafia favor. And Lawrence wasn't getting the difference between that. And I'm listening like, no, I get the full difference of what you're trying to say here.
The one says mafia favor. That already kind of entails what's different from a regular ass favor.
But Lawrence said
you can't refuse.
But Lawrence said basically, because like the way Marty explained the mafia favor was like basically someone doing something for you and then coming back later. But I remember I did that thing for you. Now you gotta do something for me. Boom, right? Let's understand. And Lawrence was like, well, ain't that just a favor? I'm like, no. Favors don't come with the intention with the explicit
But you have to.
expectation.
Like one
expectation that you're gonna do
comes from
something for me.
One is definitely positive and one is definitely negative. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody's doing you a favor, like in the way we think about it, that's like something that they want to do because they genuinely want to help
Gracious.
you.
Ain't
You know what I'm
ain't
saying?
taking scope.
A
Holding
mafia
it down.
favor is like manipulation masked within a favor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's a favor to like make you do something.
Control.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Because
like,
the thing you're gonna do for that, like whatever they do for you, the thing you're gonna do for them is gonna be a lot worse than whatever they do for you.
And even if it's not a lot worse, the fact that you said I gotta do something for you,
Right.
just
Like,
because
you
you
have
did
to.
something for me, make me be like, well, then I don't want you to do nothing for me. Never again. Like, what the fuck?
Because if I don't do it, what will happen? You're gonna die.
Wow, wait, don't get
It's the mafia, nigga.
No, but he meant it as a. He didn't mean this the literal.
Man, you gonna sleep? He sleeps with the fishes.
he meant it as
see no
expression.
shoes, nigga.
You dig? But no, so niggas, listen. I understood what you're saying, there, Marty, bro. Also, the Misbelief Radio Show podcast hosted by DC Paul, Oshun, Malik the Historical Geek, Fat Girl Nola, Jay Steele, and us, as well as the We'll Figure This Out.
Right here for you.
I didn't even notice. The We'll Figure This Out podcast, my homies Jay Skills, Kiki, and Lito the God, aka POTUS Carl, who y'all even know is Lito the God. It's like, oh, POTUS Carl. Them niggas had me joked out on their last episode of We'll Figure This Out, man. Like, they be at, go check them out, though. They be having some good discussions over that. And it be like, you know how we talk, just, straight nigga shit.
I'm gonna start listening to them when I work out.
Check them out. Like, we'll figure this out. And it really, like, I think one thing that people told me about when they listen to us, it feel like they're in the conversation. It feel like they're talking to some friends of theirs versus, you know what I mean, listening to like news or some shit. I don't know. So when I'm listening to them, I get that same feeling of, oh, I feel like I'm just listening to my
kicking
niggas
it, huh? Yeah.
kicking it, running it. You dig?
like that.
Also, 4 Misses and a Mic podcast. Shouts out to Bria and them. They just shouted us out on their last one. Because
Really?
we always shouted them out. So
I follow one of the ladies on for Mrs. and the Mike podcast. I can't remember her
Me
name
too.
on
Is
Instagram.
it
Curves and
like
Curves of Grace or something like that. Curves
that's my
of
girl Bria. Yeah.
yeah, her. Uh-huh.
Yeah. I follow her and she cool as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I saw in her bio that she was for Mrs. and the Mike.
Yeah.
I gotta find some time to check out these other podcasts, dog.
Oh man, I'm addicted to like a lot, especially the main ones that we say first.
It's like
I'm
right
because
down
like
the
4 Misses in the Mic. Shouts out to On the Lake podcast. Chelsea's
Yeah, no
me,
doubt.
Rel, Protagonist, Sleeping Beauty, and Frankie Cola. But I'm like, most of the ones are the people that I know. If I know you for real and I'm listening to your joints, I'm listening to your joint because I fuck with it. You dig? Oh, this was the one that they had. They had a great podcast on how to argue within a relationship, and that wasn't even that hit home. Not even just for relationships like my girlfriend. That's like for my niggas too. Like it broke down good tips on what to do when you're arguing with your mate or whatnot. And so go check them out, man. Like I always say, that's the grown women's over there. They got rings and things. Yeah, man.
It's all Mrs. baby.
It's Mrs.
Now
baby.
with the SES.
Wait, what?
Oh, fuck it.
I get what you say. I got you. Shout out to Therapy Noir podcast with Roxy.
Watch out, man.
And El Michelle. Hip Hop Nerd podcast with my dude, Glory Jones. Sugar Sass Sarcasm with Kanae and her sisters and them. Fuck What You Heard podcast. 50420 podcast. Metal Hand of God podcast. Black Guys Next Door podcast. No Dope on Sundays podcast. T-Pop podcast. The Talk Brothers podcast. And the Hustle. These cats that I just started listening to. And I fuck with them. The Home Video Hustle podcast. They find like these obscure films and like sometimes it'd be big movies, but a lot of times it'd be just random movies. Not even just always indies. It's like to me it feel like they just be chilling and be like, man, what movie you feel like talking about? And they go watch that bitch and then they talk about that for her. If I even read down some of the things they have. All right, like Zombie from 1979, Blood of Dracula's Castle, Tales from the Hood 2, The Brain That Wouldn't Die, The X-Files Episode 70, Microwave Massacre, Halloween, The Hills Have Eyes, Mortal Kombat Annihilation, The Punisher 89. You know what I mean? It's like I feel like they Dr. No. I feel like they jumping all over the board. Like, okay, you know, I feel like
that is a lot of weird shit that's off the board, especially when you hit me with Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Right, it's like
which was the shittiest Mortal Kombat movie of
garbage.
the two.
It was garbage, but sometimes reviewing garbage films are
you got to. Somebody has to talk about the shittiness of it.
But to me, I like hearing people review garbage movies because it's funny. It's
funny. You got what? I love somebody to review Sharknado for me.
And it's out there. It's out there, but they might love it or something. Also, I think that's everybody. That's the whole. I think everybody. Yep, that's everybody on the list.
The scroll is closed.
Yeah, man. So, man, we on side A, 66, you feel me? We always start off with that starter sections, but certain hot topics is going around the internet, the webs, the social medias and such that we feel like getting into, talking about, running it on. At the starter section, we get into that bats. Nerd out moment. Well, the fellas allow me to nerd out. Sometimes they nerd out on things that's kind of nerdy. Usually some entertainment shit, though. Sometimes some comic shit. Usually some superhero shit. But we're going to see what this shit is today, because in any regard, like Tales from the Hood Part 1, it is the shit. We're with the shit. At the Bats Nerd Out moment, we got some Joe Sports Corner.
Oh, yeah. We still going to be talking about last week's tea with Rondo. We're going to bring up the video of Shannon Sharpe and how what should have really happened from the Shannon Sharpe's mouth. And we'll also talk about the Saints. So stick in tune. Just me. Right? These niggas just listen.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, I always have something to throw in the sports corner, but it oftentimes just has a sports person involved doing some shit that I care about.
Yeah. So LeBron saved the nigga from a firing building.
You did? I mean, I got two.
Dumped him into a savings bank.
And one of them was with LeBron.
Of course, dog, because he's a fucking hero.
He's a superhero.
He's doing
there
everything.
Goes my hero. Watch him as he goes.
So yeah, man. After the Joe Sports Corner, we get the question of the day. Do I have a question of the day? No. We're gonna see. I'm not sure. I forget. I think I do. I
think I got a question.
After the question, you know what I'm saying? Some question gonna get answered. Goddamn it! Then we tell you to turn over to side B, where we get into that ETOUFEE of the day. And I'm letting y'all know straight up, on side A, we're not about to be talking about the bombings, even though we can talk about it a little bit right now. You knew it was gonna be a Florida white man that loved Trump.
I think that's a decoy.
You think it's a decoy?
I think it's a decoy.
Why?
I think it's some Klan shit.
It's Klan shit.
I think it's Klan shit.
Who says he's not a Klan nigga?
No, I think he's the setup for the Klan nigga who's really behind this. He's the fall guy.
You think he's the fall guy?
I think he's the fall guy.
So we're going to get into that on side B, guys. Because that's an interesting theory there. So we're going to get to that and a whole bunch of other stuff in the ETOUFEE. After the ETOUFEE of the day, we get into that Dose of Null America.
Which is your friendly reminder of just where we live and just what the fuck be going on.
Ouch. Yeah. Around this way, you feel me? Then we get to that No, huh?
No, huh? Bitch, I know you lying. I'm so high in South Africa.
You made up the second part of it.
Because the thing is, when you say no, huh? I want to say no, huh, too. No, huh? No, huh?
So we're going to just say it together so he can know he got to say his part.
There you go.
I'm just pointing at him.
Spotlight on him and make it hot.
No. When we get to crazy stories happening throughout the country, because sometimes you gotta look at the crazy to get away from the depressing. And after that, know how we get into that hero highlight,
where we take the time to shine light on someone who's doing good in the world of pure D fuckery.
Fuckery. And then we tell y'all, how to let y'all the next couple of couplers. But right now, it's not the next couple of couplers. Right now, we finally get into side A. You dig the starter section. So
before we do that, I want to ask y'all one question that's been on my mind. This ain't for the QOTD, but this is just for y'all. Do y'all know how to French inhale?
Yeah. The fuck?
Do I need to what?
Do you know how to French inhale?
What French?
When you blow the smoke out of your mouth, but you inhale it through your nose.
Oh, he said French inhale.
Yeah.
I thought you said you know how to French inhale. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Only with the fire. Merci beaucoup, merci.
What's
that water, please?
Sacre bleu. What is sacre bleu? Chicken cordon bleu.
yeah, bro.
Oh, God. That's horrible.
That shit feel weird.
He said chicken cordon bleu.
Oh, man. Why, though? Where'd that come from?
Because, like, I was watching that video with Snoop. It was a video I was watching, and niggas was doing French inhales, and I was like, man, I don't know how to French inhale. And I just learned it the other day. But I was wondering, like, is that a thing? Am I the only one?
I mean,
because I'm a real smoker. But
there's a lot of people that don't know how to do it. I've like watched people in sessions try to do it and they don't do it right at all. Like it doesn't do the wave going up, and I'll be like, you still gotta practice.
That reminds me of college, man. It's like I feel like we used to be in sessions always like doing that shit. I haven't done that in a long time.
Me neither. I'm actually about to try. Hold on.
Yeah, because sometimes niggas don't have to smoke.
Yeah, nigga ain't got time to be.
Yeah, he go right there. Yeah. He used to always do that because now seeing you do that just now brought me back just now to what we used to be blowing.
Yeah, nigga.
We used to always do that.
Because we blows. Man.
But I didn't know that was the name for a long ass time.
Yeah, it's called a French inhale.
Yeah, chick told me that once, and I laughed, and I thought she was bullshit. And she's like, no. And I'm like, okay.
Well, let's see.
Black girl magic, man.
Since you showed me how to French inhale, can I show you how to French kiss?
Well, she didn't teach me how, but that would have been some shit I guess you could say.
No, I'm saying I can teach her. Like, since you showed me this, I can show you that.
I'm saying she just told me the name.
Oh.
She didn't teach me how to do it. She just told me the name of it. And she said, you know what that's called? I just said,
smoking.
Getting high. Smoking reefer.
I didn't know inhales had a name, dog.
Right.
School me right.
I mean, inhaling right through my nostrils.
I got tricks and shit.
I'm saying the chick like you don't know Joe, man.
Oh, Joe.
Joe
Shout out to Joe, man.
Yeah, shouts out to meet Joe, man.
That was a Joe for sure.
The female Joe in my life.
But definite danker.
Dude, shit. We got Joe stories. Talking dankage.
You a danker, Joe.
Yeah,
if you ever hear this, you certified. Yeah, no doubt.
But yeah, let's get that started second.
Yeah, do it.
Lying about how much you had made, rumors and shit that you handmade. Would you buy this if I sold that? Hey, what the hell is my soul at? The American need for American green is America's greed. That's the American dream. Black America too busy chasing white American dreams. When we sleep, so let's everybody eat and repeat. Where the fuck the cheese? Where the mozzarella at? Tell me what it be.
So first up on the starter section, I just want to throw this at y'all. Maybe some of Halloween, they got this petition up about Halloween switching days.
Nah, fuck all that.
Switching days? What you mean?
Wait, hold up. I think when I read the headline, I said, what the fuck? But then I read the story, and they have a good reason.
Switching days for what? Like what? I don't like.
They're talking about since so it won't land on these odd days like Wednesdays and Tuesdays and shit. Making it like our Thanksgiving is always the last Thursday of every month. Making Halloween like the last Sunday of every month. I think it should be Saturday if there's any kind of change because Saturday is a more maneuverable thing than a Sunday. But the concept of making it the last some weekend day of October. I can get with that because I don't be liking these weird ass Halloweens.
I guess
I don't give a fuck. It's Halloween.
I guess so.
It's not even a real holiday.
I love Halloween. That's my favorite holiday.
Yeah,
I just think niggas. I just think whatever day Halloween come on, niggas should get off.
What I'm saying, for kids going on trick or treat this shit.
Everybody had a day off.
The next day after Halloween off is what you're saying?
That too. 2 days off. You get no. Next you get next day off.
Wait, pause. How can you say it's not a real holiday, then come back and say you want the day off?
Because America says it's a real holiday. I don't think it's a real holiday. But since America said it do, we'll give it like the other real holidays and give us this fucking day off.
I think the weekend is easier, dog.
I'm about to say, because I mean, if it's on a weekend day, like most people are probably going to be off anyway.
Yeah,
Or it'll be like easier to take off on the weekends versus the weekday, so.
I mean, I'm not going to be against any other dumbass reason to take a day off, because some people get Columbus Day off, for real.
Yeah, fuck
some
Columbus
people,
Day.
You know what I mean? But some people get, I think that's Joe's point of, we're already
Memorial
get
Day
dumbass
off.
days
We get
off.
Veterans Day off.
We don't come back Memorial Day or Veterans Day.
I ain't saying they shitty days, but I'm just saying we get them days off. Let's get them all off. Well, not all of them, but Valentine's Day this day.
But Valentine's Day, that's the slippery slope. If you
Some
say
people can
Halloween,
say that's a fake
exactly.
holiday.
If you say Halloween, then people can fight for Valentine's Day off that same merit. And there ain't no reason for Valentine's Day to be off. Really, there's no reason for Halloween to be off. I
like
that.
all the holidays.
Well,
Let's
if
keep
ain't no
the
real reason
holidays.
Halloween to be off, ain't no point of switching then.
But there is a point in switching though, because it makes it an easier holiday to maneuver, especially for kids when we talk about Halloween. But even for adults, man, we want party and shit. So making it on a Saturday, because when they say Sunday, I'm like, well, we still got to go to work and school on Monday. You didn't really help much. But we
And
put
the
it on a
Halloween
Saturday.
party is always better on a fucking Saturday.
On Friday, my nigga.
Yeah.
Some shit.
All right, y'all. So in Congress,
Even if you made the last Friday of every October, the kids went to school and we went to work that day, but we naturally gonna have that next day off.
the witches says the 31st. All right,
But that is honestly the truth. Not the witches necessarily, but it's a ceremony.
Culture,
There's a reason for it being on the 31st. But I fuck with the petition.
The petition is cool, but tradition is tradition.
And
if you want to break tradition,
the fucking Christmas.
I mean, they did when they made December 25th.
But when was that change made?
No, I'm just throwing it out there. A bazing. Who knows? I'm just saying, when they made it December 25th, that wasn't.
That wasn't Christmas.
That wasn't Christmas.
No.
They really flipped the holiday.
Niggas
like it did get.
That was booty bumping holiday at one point.
Niggas giving Christmas gifts in the spring because that's when the crops came in. Well, back to your point though. What you were saying though, right before that.
For Halloween being either the last Friday.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about traditions. Say, son, you break this tradition, dog. Who knows what kind of curse we'll put upon ourselves?
Wait, so is it real or not, Joe? You playing on both sides of this field here.
Say, son,
straddling that fence so hard.
A curse mean you mean there's some realness to this motherfucker.
I don't want to test it. Pascal's wager, my nigga. All right. I don't think it's a real holiday that we should be celebrating.
Would you rather die and not be a believer and it's real? That's what you're telling me?
I'm just saying, get your witch gear ready. All right? Because if it is real, at least be prepared. Hope for the best and prepare for the worst is what I'm saying.
Man,
prepare for witches.
That's almost like if Bette Miller called somebody that. Never mind. Anyway, Ice-T got arrested for ditching a toll bridge.
Real nigga. I can pay it.
I ain't even mad at this nigga, dog. Like, fuck him then.
I just laughed at that headline. I was like, damn, this is a headline.
I'm mad at that man in jail so give him a ticket.
Arrested for ditching a toll?
That's a ticket. That's not arrest.
Nigga said Ice-T apparently didn't realize and continued driving his brand new McLaren. That's a Lamborghini.
Sorry, you want to
drive a Lambo. Fuck this toll.
They want to put a nigga in jail. They saw a nigga in a McLaren.
We don't pay no tolls in no Lambos.
Do you see what the fuck I'm driving? This fucking bitch is worth every toll payment you take today. When y'all cash out today, it's gonna be the price of this fucking vehicle, bitch.
Maybe.
I'm driving.
Maybe.
Motherfucker.
Maybe. Man, look who in it. Look who in it, but Ice-T.
Bitch, I pay more in insurance than y'all gonna cash out fucking today.
Let him know,
God damn it.
Let him know, bro.
I ain't even mad at you, dog. Fuck him. Send in the mail.
Man, look.
I'm mad at put that nigga in jail, so he didn't deserve to go there. That's a lot.
That's whack.
They was trying to send a message, dog.
Yeah, they're trying to make an example out of it.
Because they even saying he had something that's supposed to some transmitter that was supposed to prepay it. It just wasn't working.
Oh, wow.
So my thing is, if y'all see the man got a transmitter, I mean, leave the man fucking alone. Like,
so hold on. They placed him under arrest, but did he go to jail?
Let's see. Also, the cops discovered the McLaren was not registered, so they arrested him for evading the toll and gave him a ticket for the unregistered vehicle. Not shockingly, the exotic car was spotted by passing by on the road. IC tells he simplified. So basically, they pulled him over, put him in cuffs, and then gave him a ticket.
Yeah, like he just got a ticket, nigga.
I don't like that arrested.
But they put him in cuffs.
Arrested means
they put him in cuffs.
To me, that sounds like you locked up. You
like
got arrested. I got arrested.
You know.
I mean, arrested usually mean go to jail, but at the very least put you in cuffs.
But the thing is,
detained. He was detained.
If this man wasn't put in no cuffs, then you can't even use that word in any manner. Detained is even more. And if you weren't put in cuffs, detained might not even necessarily be it. They detained is better than arrested for this headline.
I'm sorry, son.
Way better, because arrested made me feel like them niggas took that man to jail.
Right. That's the image is portraying. Or at least implying.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
You know, that's
DMAC correction.
It's misleading.
Detained, bitches.
But
he was briefly detained by cops for fucking not paying his toll.
I personally think that at a certain level of stardom, you niggas gotta handle you different, dog. And you see a nigga in a McLaren like Ice-T.
I ain't trying to hear that shit.
Dog, cause still a nigga in a coupe.
Right. They don't even like you driving that fucking car.
A certain person said that long ago in the ancient Black Negro text.
Yeah.
That nigga is long gone.
Yeah, no, then fuck the person. I'm just saying.
He gone.
What is that?
But he did, yeah.
What is that nigga
ancient
doing
Negro scrolls.
on that horse?
Yeah.
They ain't never seen
Who is this nigga on his neck?
They don't like that shit.
The dig, but hey, Ice-T, I'm glad you're good, dog. But this is what I feel like this. If I'm a cop and I pull over like a certain level of a celebrity, depending upon what it is, I'll be like, man, come on now. Like, if you speeding, bitch, you getting it. If you driving drunk, bitch, you getting it.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
it depends on that. Because I like that for a regular person. Because I'm a big proponent of context and discretion, depending upon what something is.
Yeah,
true.
If I wanted a cop to not have discretion, we would have robots. We'd have robot cops. Why wouldn't we have robo-cops? You know what I'm saying? Because
that would ticket you for jaywalking and
right.
everything.
You as a human cop I expect more of, and I expect your discernment to know whether this is something that you should arrest me for, write me a ticket for, or just be like, you know what, warning. Because y'all niggas know when the titties out when they give a warning, don't you niggas?
Yeah. Oh, when you look at your white brethren.
Come on. You dig? So, and we know you fucked me up just now, Joe, because that also applies to black cops who look out for white people more so than black people. Which is crazy and something that people don't really talk about much either. Black cops handle white dudes differently than they handle black dudes.
Of course, because they drank the same Kool-Aid, dog. They are all blue. They're all blue, dog.
And blue protect white before black.
When you turn blue, like white and black in their circle really doesn't play the same role. Like it plays a role, but not the same one. Like they really do kind of like switch up on some shit. Like we've all seen the stories and dealt with these fucking dudes. At that,
some of the most fucked up shit that cops ever did to me was from black cops. Like I've been told some of the worst shit from white cops, or like got like some attitude, but like the actions is black cops usually like putting hands on me, threatening my life. Shit like that, that's usually some black
and on the
shit.
opposite,
Unfortunately.
I've like dealt with some white cops who played it perfectly, decent and chill. Yeah. And like let me off with a warning when they could have took me to fucking jail.
Black cops too.
Like that's the inverse of it also. So, there's like a lot to consider.
I've dealt with good black cops, good white cops. Yeah. I've dealt with fucked up white cops and fucked up black cops. But my thing is this like that comparison to doctors goes. I expect to not even have those experiences with the black cops. Yeah. That should even be. I'm not with the bad cops, not black cops, with the bad cops. Yeah. You feel me? That I shouldn't be like, well, I do have some good ones and some bad ones, so it equals out. No, it shouldn't be equaling out.
Like Chris Rock said,
that should not be something I should be used to. It should be mainly only good.
Tipped over to the good.
So tipped over, and it's not.
There's gonna be bad everything
in anything,
no matter what.
But it should be the minimum.
The scale should be tipped to the fucking more positive end,
and it's either equal or more negative. Yeah, honestly, for me,
especially when it comes to like cops and doctors and pilots and shit like that.
They need to be more winning in the green.
More winning.
Our lives are on the line in all those situations. Exactly. And it's apparently like a percentage. We don't know it, but the percentage of these cops don't get that responsibility. What you about to say, Joe?
Well, going back for what you said when you corrected yourself, but I think you were right on the head with that one. I shouldn't definitely get this from black cops.
Oh, that's true
because you should know out of all people, bro, the struggles of police brutality and being black.
Right.
So you should be in the last nigga I expected to step and fetch. Shit. But you the first nigga online fetching and stepping.
Just like we said about how a lot of times a lot of most racist shit happen in the court systems and such because the white people in power, whether it's a judge or whomever, sees their brethren, sees their son, sees themselves. I shouldn't, when you go to the black judges and the black cops, shouldn't you see me as not your enemy but as your son, etc., etc.? And I'm not saying that means let niggas off that did wrong. I'm saying don't unnecessarily fuck with a college kid with a college logo on his motherfucking car that ain't doing shit wrong.
Hacking his ass up and
speaking to you with absolute respect and not fucking over you or nothing, and you decide to throw the motherfucker on the ground, kick and beat on him, and treat him like shit. That don't equal out. I understand you gotta be tough to be a cop because you go in certain situations where nigga try you. I ain't saying be a pussy. I'm saying like from the beginning, discernment, discretion.
Have a little discretion.
But it's hard to have so much discernment. And I was saying this from my original point was that it's a fucking fraternity. It's a boy club or it's a band. Man. It's a cult.
It's a culture, but still, fuck that.
And no, it shouldn't be that kind of culture of like one for all. Nah, dog. Because the thing is, that means that if your nigga fuck up real major, you got to cover for it. No, he fucked up and he got to handle that.
Dog, I don't mind them being unified in that way, but I mean, still be fucking real about this shit, dog. Like if they got fucked up shit happening, like it needs to be like checked on.
And that's wrong true too. Is fucking wrong.
Right, like wrong should be wrong. Should be wrong. Y'all can be fucking all for one and one for all. That's fine, but bitch, be right.
Because real nigga shit, like nigga was saying about, I think on one of the most recent podcasts, nigga was saying about how all the same energy that y'all want to ride for guilty niggas, why don't you ride for innocent niggas? It's the same in that shit with the cops, my nigga. Like, y'all want to have the brotherhood and shit, have the brotherhood for the niggas that's in trouble. Stop covering for the niggas that's causing trouble.
Right.
Because there are some cops that get fucked over or could use a helping brother in arms to have his back about something that's legitimately ill without whatever. But that's not what we seeing.
Right.
Enough of it, at least.
And like honestly, it is also very hard. It's very difficult for the cops in these places, like if they see fucked up shit happening, to say something, because the majority of the other cops usually, oust him and completely like put him on, troll duty and shit. You know what I mean? Like
it's not as easy as we're saying. We're not in those positions.
Difficult.
But the thing is, if the conversation on, like we always say, dog, a lot of shit starts with the conversations, and the conversations are being had and the steps aren't being taken, and some people got to be uncomfortable for the future, because a lot of stuff that you start up, you won't see the benefits of.
Yeah, not for a long time at least.
You feel me? I mean, but when you're the person starting the shit, most times you got to take in that you might see the benefit, but there's a strong chance that, like Martin Luther King didn't get to see our day right now. You know what I mean? There's a strong chance that you were the shit starter that sparked the fire that the next generation, the next people behind you gonna reap. Yeah. You dig? And some people aren't that patient. So you can't take that away. You got livelihood, you got family, you got all kind of specifics that play into it. Yeah. But until somebody start becoming shit starters, dog, we're gonna keep getting our asses fucked up.
Right. If you keep doing the same shit, you're gonna get the same result.
And I really wish it was some black people, because like Joe said from the very beginning, dog, like I just expect more of you, seeing the deficit that we're at, being brothers in this whole fucking game.
It could all be so simple.
Yep.
But you rather make it hard, dog. And for what? For the approval of your white oppressor?
It's not, but that's the unconscious for some of them. It's also, like we just said, the simple nature of taking care of your family.
True. But taking care of your family is different from putting a nigga down.
Real.
That ain't taking care of your family when you beating on that nigga for nothing.
Real. Or when you covering up
and real talk
for your boy that did that ill too.
And when shit hit the fan and you do get your just, that ain't gonna be good for your family either when they take your ass away.
I'm all about character, dog. That's one thing. Like, you gotta be able to look in the mirror, dog.
Niggas better really look out for their family. Because if you're like looking out for your family starts with what you just said right there, looking in the mirror. Nigga. Bitch ass nigga.
Now, some nigga that need to look in the mirror.
And see, dog, we want to catch some of these niggas. I shouldn't even say this, boy. I'm about to say, because, dog, this is a small city. Some of these cops is dirty as fuck around here, boy. I'll be like, bitch,
shit. New Orleans Police Department?
Yeah, you're right. That bitch infested.
I mean, I think every fucking office is, really. I don't think there's a police force in the country that's not fucked up.
You might have hit the nail on the head with that one.
Well, I was about to segue away from this, but I will shameless plug. Catch The Oath on Sony Crackle. It's about crooked cops and gangs within it. You feel me?
Shameless, aimless.
Hey man, catch season 1 of The Oath, because season 2 is coming out this spring. You feel me? It's on Sony Crackle. Go download that Sony Crackle. We try to make Crackle pop, baby. But anyway,
Snap Crackle.
Nick Cannon claims that he's a better rapper than Lil Wayne, Drake, Andre 3000.
Not the I'm a gigolo, spending lots of dough. You can tell by the way. That's stupid ass out there, bro.
Yep. Just wants
First and foremost,
you wildin' out.
That is not his song. It was taken from him. That never happened. No one knows Gigolo for being the Cannon song.
I mean, it's really R. Kelly on the hook.
R. Kelly took that song. We all know the remix that he made without Nick Cannon.
No, that was the one we did with Bow Wow.
Oh, did he do it to 2 people then?
Nah, him and Nick Cannon made that song together.
So R. Kelly didn't make a remix of Gigolo? So I just only remember R. Kelly. That's even worse.
Yep.
So he did that to Bow Wow for that. What you call it with T.I. I'm a flirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Bow Wow.
That's the same person to me. Nick Cannon.
That was Bow Wow's song.
Yeah.
That nigga took that bitch.
Yeah.
And rap
Kelly was like, you're not grown enough for this. Put some grown men on it. T-Pain.
Come on. And the thing is, I respect Nick Cannon more than Bow Wow, because Nick Cannon is a shrewd businessman. I at least give him that. He has a lot of resume. He got a lot that you could rep.
He got an acting catalog and everything.
Man, writing for Nickelodeon as a teenager. You know what I mean? Like he used to be the president of Nickelodeon at one point in his early 20s. Nick Cannon has a resume. Like I won't
that's why Nickelodeon started sucking.
Oh man.
Either way it goes, my nigga. Either way it goes. He was one of the writers on all that. I can't hate on that.
Okay, well, I mean, I will grant you
that.
I will grant you that also.
You hear me?
But I do remember Nickelodeon taking an extreme decline in just everything that made it what it actually was. Like in that area of
that might have been Nick.
It might have been him. It might not have been him. All I'm saying is the fact that most people just know Nick Cannon as that nigga that tried to rap and that nigga who tried to act. When behind the scenes, he's made empires. Is what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say. In the midst of about to say, but nigga, even though you got all that, And Wildin' Out has been lasting and it's very successful.
Great.
It's growing great.
Very successful.
I fucks with
But you're talking about being a better spitter than
Right, but
Wayne?
It wasn't just Wayne, but the
I know I'm just saying.
we can start Wayne alone.
No.
Like just Wayne alone.
No. I know. I'm saying the same thing that you guys are saying. I want to say the 3 that I named alone because he named like 10 is my point.
Now go back to the 10 again.
If we say, like I said, we just say
So who
those.
all did he say? Because I know he said Wayne.
When you just say those 3 alone,
now
you
who
should
else?
Shut the fuck up.
Who
That's
else
my
did he?
point.
Yeah. Who else did he actually say?
Tupac, Biggie, Ghostface Killer, the whole Wu-Tang Clan actually.
Dog, Nick Cannon is really crazy.
Redman, Method Man, they both albums sucked to me. I could killed it. You know what I'm saying? Royce the 5'9", Joe Budden.
If you a rapper, I'm better than you. You ain't gonna.
I'm about to say, like, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, he was on the homie Van
they got
Lathan.
video for this?
Yeah, man.
Let me fucking see this shit.
Bitch, I know you lying.
What am I saying? Have we skipped segments?
Because like you said, Wayne alone. But I'm saying, dog, those 3 premier niggas alone. But damn, nigga, you had a list?
Absolutely. And you're a better rapper than Will Smith.
I am a better rapper than Will Smith.
You
Will Smith? No, you're not better than Will
Pretty
Smith.
damn good.
Actually, pause that for a second.
Nice.
Like, it's still...
I want to recant my statement because I told you about something about Will Smith being corny. And I actually did go back and listen to some other Will Smith shit.
You saw
and
it,
I was
huh?
like, damn, Will.
Yeah, you ain't like,
That
yeah.
nigga Will was like,
Smith
I was
rap.
spitting and rhyming and flipping and
Dog,
stuff.
he-
I was like, oh, boy.
Will got a
But that
lot
shit
of
in your
old
time, that was that hot
Yeah.
shit, boy. That all-time hot
I'm trying to
spit.
tell you, I had that same thing with him later in life. It was one of those things, I think I was in college, I just owned one day, and I grew up thinking Will Smith was in this box. And then I was listening to some of this shit, I'm like, wait.
Oh, nah.
Wait, Will? Is that you?
You and Jazzy Jeff, boy. Y'all cooked up some nice shit,
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah, that was like really like around the dawn of like that new hip hop sound, you know.
But it was
So
album
brand new
cuts.
funk.
It's like you gotta check because he had some cool singles. But if you only knew him for his singles, then you wouldn't even know that. No, some of his
that
album
shit that
cuts,
Jazzy used to get fucking with.
that boy was rapping and flowing.
And I was like, oh, that flow cadence, boy. I never knew you could do that, boy.
Yeah, there's one I wish I could remember the name of. But he just was just spitting, and I was like, Will Smith spitting. Wow. And then once again, at a point, it's like LL, because it's the same thing he said about LL Cool J. At one point, I hated LL Cool J later in life because it got corny. But young LL was the shit.
Yeah.
LL Cool J is hard as hell. My nigga, my head's like a shark spin still. Oh my God, son. So,
they all fell.
in their moments, dog, you gotta respect certain niggas. Ice Cube, so many niggas.
Ice-T.
Yeah, he was pretty.
Let's
hype.
go. Snoop, there's so many niggas. That young niggas would not know, who know them today, would not know if they don't go back.
I want to ask you. You feel you rap better than Will Smith?
And Will come any forum, your Instagram page, Wildin' Out, wherever
you will
battle.
You will battle Will Smith.
100%. I feel like I'm better than 90% of the rappers out.
Word.
That could be kind of true.
I freestyle so well that I don't even do it no more. Like if you watch Wildin' Out, I just be like, everybody else is like preparing and writing shit in bars. Like I've been doing this shit. Like
That's kind of shade to your cast right
Damn, son. I've been working at Wildin' Out, especially the niggas that battle rap.
Right.
Brown,
You said, I'm a god to you little niggas that work for me.
Y'all know what the fuck this is, right?
The Illuminati.
Oh no,
Y'all know what this is,
you
right?
on pub.
This nigga's on fucking ecstasy, son.
Yo,
Y'all
that
know
can't
what
wait.
this is, dog.
Niggas on drugs.
He's on ecstasy right now. He feeling
rolling.
himself, dog. I pop a while and feel my game tired and everybody. You know what I'm saying? Slim been told y'all niggas, dog. Cause look at what he's saying, dog. I'm better than 90% of the cats are rolling shit. Dog, can't nobody fuck with me, son. Dog, can't nobody fuck with me, son.
Will always put a nigga on the drug if that nigga going too left, dog.
He's going too left. It's the only way, son. I can understand if you just talking your shit, but if you're going all the way left, dog, say, bruh, your pupils wide as the fuck right now, so we can't see it because of that camera. You know what I'm saying? I bet you if we zoom in, bitch, your pupils wide as a motherfucker, dog. Bitch, you rolling.
Niggas out better than everybody here.
Everybody, son.
and you got it, dog. You got to take in,
man.
son. You have no presence in hip hop. And you're saying these. That was one of my initial problems with Bow Wow, because that's one of my things.
Bow Wow actually had a presence in hip hop, but the thing is,
when he was a teen, when he was like 21, 22, and was saying that he was best, the same nigga, they're the same person. But I don't know what's going on. But he was saying he was better than 50, Eminem, Jay-Z, and he said Will Smith too for some reason.
I think them niggas just be trolling. Like, they just be saying that shit just for fucking pure shock value. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, he said this.
I think niggas hype their head up. They so good they be around.
Certain niggas I think is trolling, and certain niggas niggas I think believe that shit.
Dog,
Like
like,
Bow Wow,
when Bow Wow made that video,
years, I think he believed.
You think
that
he really
shit
believed
that
it?
time. At that time?
when them niggas was in that video with Bow Wow, when Bow Wow was making that diss to a nigga like, I won't kick it with you, I won't skate with you.
Soulja Boy.
Yeah, and all them niggas was behind him like.
Yeah,
and
nigga
dog,
Bow Wow, I think he was the hardest nigga in the world.
The best thing a nigga could have done was put that dramatic piano to it. Cause now everybody's like, I don't want to kick it with you, don't want to skate with you, Now you never seen it?
I seen that.
I seen a long time ago.
Dog, that shit be having me rolling some. But that let me know, dog, like
the people around
some
you.
niggas around you bucking you up. You know what I'm saying? They over here watching you do this stupid ass shit.
It was that video where like a nigga was dancing and shit too?
No.
Okay.
This nigga was just like in the video like, man, I heard you gonna come out with your album. That's why I didn't drop my diss album. And he's gonna stumble up and fumble up on some bullshit.
Behind him.
Like, oh yeah. I know the video.
Yeah.
It's just a video, not a music video.
No.
I know the video.
It's just that he talking all that shit. But then people on the internet started putting all kind of other shit on that thing. But he's talking trash to Soulja Boy.
Yeah.
Well, like,
now I'm gonna put you in your place.
But like these niggas be believing they hype. But let's see what he's saying. Cause let me finish. It's only
my freestyle is crazy. I would call Lil Wayne one of the greatest, Drake one of the greatest, Andre 3000. But it's like you put those cats in a battle form, going back and forth, and they're not gonna be able to.
You think you can out battle all of those guys?
Absolutely.
That is a bold statement. That is a bold.
Number one. You threw it in the room, which I thought was pretty clever. You threw it in the room of like
battle rap. Yeah.
But you do not play with niggas like Eminem. I mean, not like Andre 3000 and Wayne, because they come from that culture in the sense of like been spitting battle rap, like, you know what I mean. Unless you want to go talking about like set up punchline battle rap format what today is, and I still think Andre 3000 will murk you.
Is there any video footage of those dudes doing?
They got old footage that niggas got like when
battle rap, like Drake and Andre 3K.
They got shit with Andre 3K and fucking what you call them, and a Big Boy going back at it way back in the G.
Because like
they was kids.
Because like they don't really do that shit now, and I feel like he called out niggas that he know traditionally don't battle niggas.
I don't care. D.
You know what I'm saying?
Drake aside, like, maybe you could take Drake. I never seen Drake in a battle, but I don't think the way Wayne mind works that you could beat Wayne in a battle.
Fuck no.
You still writing the canon. You ain't fucking with Wayne. I don't think you could beat 3 Stacks in a battle because that's an old school Atlanta nigga. They always ready.
He would go so abstract on Nick Cannon, son. Like
I always say, dog. Like me and my cousin Ann, shouts out to you and Beast. Dog. There's certain rappers that we just call tribesmen. Then that's our lane for people who they just good at that shit. It's just what they can do. Like certain people just have that talent that they can just rap. They're the tribesmen.
Because the thing,
once you try hard to do it.
Once you call that spitting, all you gotta do is peep out the battle culture of how things go and send the punchlines in the third, and they got it, dog. Because they got the major formula of knowing how to put bars together.
I don't even think they need to like do any research on like how that shit works, dog. Like, I just think they're pure unadulterated spittage.
Well, you're talking about the educating yourself on the craft that you have is what he like add to it.
Because when you watch battle rap,
but
now,
you're
you
right
know
to a degree of some people can just do that, but some niggas who give a fuck do what he said. Like
you want to go in there, you want to go in there and go in there like how, like them, like you want to go in there and know what the fuck you doing. Because the punchlines and setups, you know what I'm saying, is different than like when Wayne will hit a cool ass punchline setup on a track or even on an acapella when he's flowing.
Nick should have just said he was a better battle rapper than them, and he would have the headline would have been a bit differently.
Yeah,
people still I don't even know if I can even grant that a little bit.
But that's the thing. But that would have gave him more legs to stand on because we have, like you just said, we've never seen the people he named in a battle rap.
Nick Cannon's always around a bunch of battle rappers. He has like 5 or 6 on
That's
Wild Out.
That's part of his Wildin' Out culture of they even though that's not as hardcore as battle raps could go, they do that thing. Yeah. So if you would have said like if they came in Wildin' Out, I would out joke them with some shit. People still would be saying it's preposterous, but he would have way more because he could at least be like, oh, this is my home turf. I do this every week. He could have a reason.
Well, I can see that nigga Wayne though, like, because Wayne is such.
Wayne would eat this.
He would come in.
We all believe that. We all believe that. He also mentioned Eminem.
Nick Cannon, wilding out again.
Right, like you are actually wilding out.
You don't understand how much of a target you are, though, Nick. Like,
yeah, but this nigga would like really.
They got so many jokes that you could come at about Nick Cannon.
But you know what? It's that rule of all publicity, good publicity, because
that's how I started seeing it too. Like he just want people to talk about.
He want people to talk about him.
Said
he out of anything that come out of this is gonna come out good. Whether niggas talk about him, whether niggas say it's true or not, whether niggas debate about it, whether niggas get Wayne or anybody to come even debate to go against him on it, and he come on his show, bring his ratings up.
That's what I think it always is, dog.
I think he's trying to get well.
whenever a nigga
They
come
always
out
try
and
to
be
get-
like, I'm better than this, that, and the third, it's like you're just doing it for fucking attention, son.
No, yes.
But
And
getting
I'm
Will
saying,
would be a genius
I think
move.
he's trying to get Will Smith on Wildin' Out.
That'd be
I
great.
think that's
That'd be a fun
the
thing.
angle. I mean, you talked all that shit about the other niggas. But I think
Nigga,
his
just call
main
his cell
ploy.
phone.
I think his main ploy was to get, but you know, you try to stir it up first. You know.
Yeah, get it
Yeah,
popping.
he's just doing it for
Oh, we know they might already talked about it.
Yeah,
Right,
right.
This might be the first shot.
This could be a whole stunt.
This could be the
You know what
first
I'm
shot of
saying?
what they
Will
already
Smith come
started.
back like, are you ready for this drink?
Right, on his
I mean,
Instagram.
Nick.
You
Are
feel
you ready
me?
for this? Are you ready for the
So,
really wild out
and I think
switch?
that would be cool.
Hey.
See, this is all planned, and this was part of their shit together. I would love that if it developed in that way.
Yeah, like if that's
and we
okay,
found out
fine,
after the
yeah.
fact that oh no, this is all our shit. We want to get Will on Wild
But if
Out and
not-
make it an event, and that would be cool. But if it's not, he's really delusional. Then go.
Then he rolling like D said.
And then he rolls.
You wigging, Nick.
Boy going on a dolphin and he ain't coming back.
So for my alpha nigga, dog, you heard about your girls, nigga, your AKA girls,
Child, the
prostitution
ghetto.
ring
Who child?
at Fort Valley.
Listen here.
This
So
nigga with this child.
because it was just like it was
A
disrespectful
whole
to Ethel.
prostitution ring.
That's crazy.
Ethel, I'm sorry.
Ethel.
right.
Telling people who Ethel is.
That is one of the main founders of AKA Sorority
He
Incorporated.
said it so. Ethel, I'm sorry.
You know what I'm saying?
Sorry, Ethel.
Ethel was loud. We sorry.
So go ahead, my nigga.
So I'm going to read the headlines.
You can if you want to.
Because I can talk about it, but I'll read it. The past spring, we wrote about a sex ring scandal involving members of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated at Fort Valley State University in Georgia. The chapter was suspended in May after allegations were made that a female administrator launched a prostitution ring as a way for new pledges to be able to afford initiation fees to become members of the sorority.
Initiation fees.
So check this out. Them fees are high though. Them initiation fees are high. I ain't saying what she did was
Sell
right.
your pussy to be an AKA. Wow.
Double wow.
Wow.
How do you mix it up? She's literally like, that's literally what it just said.
Nigga.
Come and sell your pussy to be able to afford initiation fees.
They don't mean make you gonna be on the line.
That don't mean you even gonna make on the line.
But you better be on the line, bitch. You better
sell
cross.
your
Like,
pussy.
there's no gray area. Like, there's literally no gray area. Like,
What? And then you taking advantage of these young girls who might think in some weird way that that's actually like how shit go.
That's
Say,
crazy,
son, I don't know how she got in the AKA. I don't know how this administrator came up with this idea as a good idea. But she has got some demons she need to fight. And
Look at this part.
at the time, allegations claimed that the clients were politicians and businessmen. That was correct. But wait, there's more. According to the Atlantic Journal-Constitution, a judge issued 6 warrants for the arrest of 6 men who were clients of the students.
Clients meaning over
habitual.
more than once.
Well,
Clients.
She said it was a ring. Who are essentially pimped out by Alicia Jeanette Johnson.
Janetta.
What a black name. Alicia Janetta Johnson.
Alicia Janetta Johnson.
Your grandma, your auntie, and you know the family
The
patriarch
family
Johnson.
name. The slave name.
Jefferson and Johnson. Also a graduate advisor for the AKA chapter at the university. The warrants are going to men across various industries. Ernest Harvey, 47, Fort Valley, assistant principal in charge of discipline at Huntington Middle School.
Discipline?
Come on, dog. Middle school? Oh.
And you paying off college prostitutes?
College pussy gang. Kenneth Howard, 56, Fort Valley, city manager of Hinesville. Oh, wow. Ryan Jenkins, 35.
Oh, Fort Valley. He don't do nothing important. He's just some nigga out here in these streets.
You just a horn dog. Charles Jones, 57 of Fort Valley, a former attorney for Fort Valley State.
You better get your ass out of jail, Charlie.
Devontae Love of Warner Robbins. Boy. Arthur James Nance Jr., 46 of Cordell. The the vice chairman of the Crisp County Board of Commissioners and local pastor and mortician.
Pastor. Good morning, Pastor.
Good morning, Pastor.
Ain't the Lord good?
Wake up, nigga.
Wake up, nigga.
These men
He
have
had
been
his full
charged with
name,
pandering.
Arthur James Nance Jr.
Yeah,
Damn, you better be important.
Damn.
So go ahead, my dude.
These men have been charged with pandering and solicitation of sodomy.
Solicitation of
That's archaic.
Wow, solicitation of sodomy. So niggas said they checking that ass. Checking that ass.
Hey, listen.
Ass playing
ass.
I'm paying for this. I better get some of that ass.
Oh my God, that's for Johnson.
As for Johnson, she's facing 6 counts of pimping and 6 counts of prostitution.
Is that what they call it?
6 counts of pimping, bitch.
Wow, you should have loved that on her rap sheet.
What you here for? Pimping? 6 counts of that shit.
She was also charged with conspiracy to commit fiduciary theft for additional allegations that she conspired to obtain scholarship money from a student in 2015.
Dang, man.
Woo!
This hoe was evil.
Y'all.
Watch your kids, y'all.
That
should be on some other shit. That's some daily.
That is some real shit, dog. Like, damn, like, where your parents at? When did you?
Right. Like,
well, of course, you can tell your parents, "Hey, I'm gonna still sell this pussy, mom and dad," to get.
No, number one. Let me say this to everybody, because I'm Greek, and my brother over here, if he wants to say it, you want to tell him,
Whatever. I'm a fucking Mason. Whatever.
You know what I'm saying? God love over here, but you know what I'm saying. So
mind your business. But sorry, go ahead.
I'm Greek, so I want to tell everybody that's want to be pledgers and pledgees or whatever. And everybody that wants to get online, bro, it's not that much, bro. You should never go against your moral values for to be any kind of sorority or fraternity, dog.
Right.
All right. And real talk, once the moment that shit like happens like that, where people talking about selling pussy, that's when you need to report her, because she doesn't represent what that sorority or fraternity is about. You know what I'm saying? They don't represent this, and they're fucking the name up, and they should be
snitch.
No, not snitch. Exterminate.
I can understand that.
Get rid of this fucking weed that's killing this garden, man.
Real. Well, moving on. You heard about the Migos getting sued for stealing some songs?
Yeah.
Man, Migos gonna get sued, and a lot of big niggas gonna get sued for stealing songs, because that's where life goes. When
they might have to pay that, because I heard the song. It was definitely very similar.
It was similar.
Very, very similar. Very similar.
And it's weird because they seem like their sound is so them.
But let's see this one song, because if it's this one song,
but it is this one. Then
pay it off, dog. If it's that one song, pay it off.
Okay, so it don't want to play for a nigga?
It's gonna play. I hope so. I'm just saying that.
Good energy.
Right. Gotta speak it into existence.
No, me, yo.
Walk it like I talk it, walk it like I talk it, walk it like I talk it.
Okay, stop playing. Stop. Okay.
All right, which one came out first?
And talk it.
What?
Which one came out first?
I'm pretty sure you do.
The dudes did. That's why they suing.
Now here's the thing.
Uh-oh.
I can believe that they might have taken it. I can also believe that two niggas came up with two of the same song.
That's so similar.
But that's not that similar, because like I want to hear the whole song.
That they saying they stole my hook.
Hook. Walking Like I Talk is such a hook that's just like, I feel like it's like I want to do a song called Walking Like I Talk.
So you feel like just by virtue of the statement itself, it would naturally be done like that no matter what?
It is. It's
I
like
don't know.
There's
about
so
that.
many ways to make a hook, and those are very
there's too many ways.
Because I'm walking like I talk it. Walking like I talk it. Walking like I talk it. Like anyway,
you can never know how you would do it now because of that's happening now.
But I mean,
that's impossible.
But back then, before these songs came out, dog, I definitely thought about songs like that, and I'm pretty sure you can look up a song Walking Like I Talk It before these niggas.
Maybe, dog, but these niggas were on the paint in the same area with that being their hook in 2007. You feel me? Like,
so a nigga try to bury them.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what it is. Nigga try to stick their song and bury them in the history. Pay them people, Migos.
So I mean, like,
and get their credit.
Because I understand what you talk about, how the game artists sometimes have similar ideas, dog, but that's too direct for me. Like you saying, D, I'm with you on that. That's too direct.
Yeah.
Pay them people, Quavo.
Just pay them up. Right. Even if in some realm you did come up with that without hearing theirs, pay them people off. You got the money.
Yeah, like you
don't
got that
need
money.
the bullshit.
Yeah.
Walking Like I Talk is a big hit, dog.
You don't need the bullshit. You
Son,
don't need the bullshit.
Pay them
$100K or whatever.
Yeah, son. What up, dog? I give him a meal. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But dog.
I'm like, you know, empty.
Alright, y'all, fuck it. Let's get a Bats Nerd Out moment, man.
Alright.
Oh wait.
Now we're gonna just put that on side B shit. We're gonna put on side B shit because that's gonna be some interesting talk as well. What you looking at? Talking about that.
Yeah, I want to bring that nigga back up.
We're gonna talk about that on side B. Bats Nerd Out moment.
Spare the youth, y'all.
Bats Nerd Out moment. Bats Nerd Out.
That's nerd out moments. That's nerd out moments.
So this is something I don't agree with. I don't give a fuck. My Hero Academia live action movie reportedly in development.
By whom?
Too early.
By Legendary Entertainment.
Legendary Entertainment does make cool movies. I will say. I mean, at least I think so. So
I don't know what movies they made, but I'm just off on principle of what I've seen so far of when they try to adapt these animes. We don't have a good track record, so I'm just afraid totally.
They just make like all the fantasy movies and like stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I think it's possible that it might be cool, but
it's not impossible. It's not impossible. I'm just saying when I first hear it, I think about Death Note, which still hurts.
Yeah. But that was Netflix creation.
I think about Avatar, which still hurts.
That was a Michael Bay fuck up.
I think about Dragon Ball, which still hurts.
That was a white man's fuck up.
It's like there's so many animes that got transferred over bad.
But Full Metal Alchemist.
People didn't like that, and that was an American.
I liked it.
But it wasn't American.
Who gives a fuck?
But that's the problem. Usually when they transfer from America to when they try to make that shit Americanized, they drop the ball. Akira, same difference. It's like Ghost in the Shell. Not Akira, Ghost in the Shell. Somebody say Ghost in the Shell. Didn't work. It's like it's like when they try to Americanize it, they strip certain things. But
they didn't Americanize Full Metal.
No, that's why I keep saying, because America didn't make that when that was a straight Japanese release, and they put it on Netflix. That's all Japanese. You know what I mean? Really, Netflix got the rights, and they was able to distribute it. But when motherfuckers like Death Note, that's y'all came with this American company with this American sensibility. Y'all fucked up some fire shit that they doing on the East, when y'all could adapt a lot of that Eastern shit and made that shit like leave it alone.
Right.
I stand by, son. Even if you don't want to tell the same story beat by beat for Death Note, anybody who's long-time listeners of FLYWITHBATS podcast, I'm sorry, we always gonna feel some kind of way about them fucking up Death Note, because before they even made a Death Note movie, we were sucking the Death Note dick on air. Then we heard it. You can hear it, like, you go back to the beginning of our podcasting. You can go back to when we first heard that they were making a Death Note movie.
We was all excited.
Nigga.
Then we found out Lakeith Stanfield's in it. We got more excited.
More excited. Nigga, we thought it was gonna be the shit, and they destroyed it so badly that even when I try to tell people to watch it now, they be like, oh, I like that Netflix joint. I don't like it. That's what they say. Like that Netflix joint, no.
That bitch so shitty. If I was like the co-star of that bitch, I wouldn't tell nobody to watch.
I mean, Keith Stanfield thought he was in a comedy, and that said everything.
Yep.
He said that shit, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, that was.
I was like, I'm going back to Atlanta, y'all. See y'all later.
Shots.
Either way it go, yes. And that's the thing. I love My Hero Academia. If you're a person that's not even really into anime that much, and if you're into like superhero lore, that's an anime for you to check out, because it's Japan's flip on westernized and American superheroes, but they're doing it in their way. And the story they telling, the build up. Fuck, the first 3 seasons are currently on Hulu, so you ain't even got to even look. They got all these damn things like Kiss Anime and Crunchyroll. You ain't got to look go all these places. Go right to your goddamn Hulu.
Right.
Give My Hero Academia a chance. It's a beast. And when you watch it, you going to be able to see how they can make a movie of it, because that's the thing. It's movie.
I can see it.
It's makeable in my brain, but I don't trust American Hollywood to do it right because of what they've already done to those type of imprints.
Once you fucked up Dragon Ball, you can never be trusted.
Son, all of those projects that they made into movies, if you think about it, you would think they would make amazing movies. When I think about Death Note, when I think about Dragon Ball, when I think about Avatar, when I think about Ghost in the Shell, when I think about a lot of these ones that was whack, if you'd have told me beforehand, I would have been, or I think I was at them times, and for those projects, because I knew how cool their stories were in anime form. That's the thing. So even when I watch My Hero Academia, in my brain, I'm like, ooh, it would be cool.
The Japanese version of fucking Death Note was dope. All 3 of them.
Oh my god, I didn't watch those, but
I liked them.
They're better than the American one, most likely.
Yeah, like for what they were worth. Yeah,
you know,
what they were yeah.
So we shall see with you, My Hero Academia. Somebody had they made this a joke, but I went with it. And I don't care. I would laugh. The nigga said, and watch, they can make The Rock All Might.
Yep.
And I was like, man, look. I'll take it. I'll take The Rock as All Might.
That's intriguing.
Because the way All Might talking, like the joke on the monitor. My Hero Academia is also slightly a parody of superhero stuff, too.
You know what I mean? See.
So I can see The Rock talking like that. Young Midoriya.
Yeah. That would be epic.
All Might.
That might be epic.
I would go with The Rock.
It doesn't matter.
I would go with The Rock as All Might, dog.
I'll go with Dwayne Johnson.
Keep working on it. Legendary. I'm gonna just pray that they do
So hesitant, dog. I'm traumatized by Death Note.
Completely understandable though.
Hesitant. Disney plans on rebooting the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise
without Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
All right, I'm excited to see what they
because technically, they got to keep their ride fresh because that's a ride.
I understand that, but dude, Johnny Depp is Pirates of the Caribbean. Like that's what everybody wants to fucking see. Son.
He's not Pirates of the Caribbean,
but unfortunately,
it's a lot of others.
In a weird way, Depp did it to himself. So
what happened? He got fucked up on set. Nobody want to work with him.
Beating his girlfriend.
Oh yeah, well yeah. I mean,
Yeah, man. Disney is not about to be attached to anybody that's in that.
I get it.
You a bigot? You domestically abusing people?
But I guess that because of that, the Pirates franchise is gonna take a big decline unless they recast it to perfection.
Oh no, here's the thing. They don't have to do the same stories. They can make their own. They just resetting the world. But my unless is this. The first Pirates. This my unless is this.
Have to really
no. I'm you don't even realize you're saying what I'm saying, but you're not even saying it yet.
I'm sorry, I'm just saying.
No. You're not even saying it yet. Unless they cast someone with the talent and caliber of a Johnny Depp to play a role that could be stand out in that fashion.
It would have to be
like a younger him.
A serious recast.
Even if you don't even make a younger him, even if you just made a completely original, charming character and cast an actor that kills the role, you gonna have a franchise. Because nobody saw Johnny Depp's Jack Sparrow coming. Right. He flipped some shit, and that was the hit. Now but when the first one came out, everybody thought that was Orlando Bloom's big hit. And Johnny Depp was he was the lead character.
It was a big hit for Bloom.
No. They thought it wound up. No, what I'm saying is they thought it was going to be before it hit, and then Johnny Depp stole the show.
Yeah, I say because Johnny, if they were projecting it for Bloom,
they was hoping
Johnny ripped that shit from under the rug.
That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. They thought Orlando Bloom, because remember he fresh off of Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
So they thinking, okay, we about to get, this is gonna be his next situation, and then Johnny ate it.
I didn't watch the Pirates of the Caribbean.
You didn't watch none of the Pirates?
Really?
The first three, the first couple, because they went to like 6, and I don't think they needed to, but
they did. I'm
not into pirate movies like that.
I just like the visual aspect of it, the fucking ghost pirates and the.
I'm not into pirate movies, but Johnny made me into pirate movies.
I watch it. I watch it from y'all's approval of it and y'all's.
He's swaggy.
Yeah.
It's like watching the swashbuckler. You know what? I might do like pirate movies when I think about it. I don't mind, because they don't really necessarily always make pirate movies. Pirates just tend to come in certain other lore, and you'll be watching that lore, and here come the pirates to come to fuck some shit up.
Yeah, exactly. They're talking about to fuck some shit up.
I think I do want to. You know what I'm saying? But they exist. But Pirates of the Caribbean, they just go out there welcome. So if there was some up and coming actor, somebody that we know that might just revive their career.
Somebody gotta have sauce though. Whoever it is, they gotta have sauce.
They need sauce.
Like they gotta really bring something unique to the table that make you be like, wow, like
Jack Sparrow.
That is a Jack Sparrow.
Or
whomever.
Right.
It's
like, this new nigga.
We don't even miss Jack Sparrow.
Because like that's the good thing about the franchise. It's just named Pirates
of the Caribbean.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that leaves it very open for new.
For anybody to jump out and be that nigga.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. It's like the Joker. They will always have the ghost of Jack Sparrow if they don't have the swaggy nigga. It's like if Robert Downey Jr. never existed in the Marvel universe, my nigga. You'd be like, oh shit. And if he leaves, you're going to be like, well, you better have people. But luckily for Marvel, they do.
They built a few
people. They built over the last 10, 11 years. They built up a few people that if you don't have any more Iron Man movies, we have all these other titles that we can do. So now Pirates is your turn. You're losing your Tony. You're losing your Rodney. You're Robert Downey Jr.
I'm sad.
What you about to come with?
I'm sad.
Who's gonna be your Black Panther? Who's gonna be your Captain Marvel? Who's gonna be your whoever the fuck? Your Guardians of the Galaxy, whatever. Who's gonna be that Thor? That person to take that next step.
Thor too, man. Like, who's gonna be the next Thor?
Now it's not official that the only person that guaranteed that he's not coming back is Cap. Chris Evans wrote a whole letter, and he said, and he didn't even say I'm dying. He just said my contract is up, and it screams that your character's dying. You know what I mean? But he said his contract was up. So
can't tell you I'm getting my head chopped off.
Yeah, he wrote a whole love letter to the fans, thanking them for supporting him for being Captain America for all these years. But
thank y'all. But Bucky is now Captain America.
Maybe.
Or Captain Falcon is Captain America.
I mean, that both happened in comics. Both Falcon and Bucky have been Cap before. So if they want to keep a Cap going, either of them, it's in the lore. It's possible.
I'm about to do some acting on some other shit now. Like I'm gonna do some.
He wants to direct. Chris Evans been having he's been really vocal about wanting to move into directing.
Well, if you want, highlight some actors, we're all here.
What's up, Chris and boy? And like Thor did say, his contract is up now.
Yeah,
but he might re-sign depending. That's what he at with it. So I think we might get Hemsworth back at the right price. To me, that's you saying you gotta start paying me them Robert Downey Jr. numbers now, because Robert still get paid more than everybody.
Depending on how they move, I'll be here now.
Yeah, because he got that. He got the juice. Man.
He got the juice, but Thor's last movie gave him a lot of juice. Avengers gave him a lot of juice too. That last one. So I'm saying, nigga, like you said. You even want more Thor. You didn't even see last Avengers. You saying from Thor 3, right? Like, because Thor 3 was great.
Ragnarok, yeah.
I love Thor.
You heard me?
Awesome.
So,
you did see Avengers, huh?
The last Avengers?
I didn't see the last Avengers.
Oh, man.
I know.
That's a fire. We can just pull out blunts one day and just put it on. And you're going to just be like, oh, what's like this we're watching today.
Yep.
And that's going to just be it.
Like always, yep.
This Joker movie with Joaquin Phoenix just cast it's Bruce Wayne. And it's bothering me because it reminds me of Gotham in a weird way where it's like, Joaquin Phoenix, I keep saying he's going to be an amazing Joker. But the Bruce Wayne that they cast is so freaking young that I'm like, what is Joker going to be like 60?
What?
Dante Pereira Olsen. Look at this little boy.
Not bad, man.
But no, this is a Joker origin story. Bruce is going to be a kid in this story that they're creating. It's their own story. But I'm like, if this little boy going to be Batman, Joker going to be in a damn wheelchair by the time the little boy get old enough to fight him.
Yeah, this nigga
so
like
how
he
they
just
gonna
came out the
fit
pussy.
Fresh out. Unless it's an old IMDb picture of him.
But still got Similac behind his
Yeah, like
ears.
we'll have to see how that develops because right now the timeline doesn't really match up.
I mean,
that boy still wet behind his ears. Still got Similac on his breath.
I mean, I understand that you're doing your own
Gotta say some
movie.
old nigga shit.
I understand you're doing your own movie. I understand you're doing your own story. I understand all that shit. But the bare bones of Joker only is important because he's a Batman villain. Like, so if you're going to even bring Bruce into the situation at all, because that's the thing. Maybe you shouldn't even have to bring Bruce into it.
Is that going to imply that you're going to kill his parents?
Because they cast Thomas. And I'm like, in my mind, a Joker story should happen after the Waynes are dead. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, Bruce don't have to be Batman yet. I would even let Bruce be a
teenager. Bruce is gone. Bruce not even here. Bruce is somewhere else.
He could be off
Ra's al Ghul's world.
Right. He off training. He ain't got to be there. You feel me? But don't make him a little kid and you got a relationship of some sorts with his dad. That makes it unnecessarily weird.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
That's a little too much.
Right.
You're doing too much.
You're
wilding out.
You feel me? Because I wasn't here for the Joker story, but when you cast Joaquin Phoenix and you say it's an Elseworld story, they're telling their own thing. I'm like, okay, I'll peep
we'll
you.
see.
But now you're doing all kind of shit that I'm like, now you're messing with my Batman at the moment, nigga.
I still like a Batman anime.
That Batman anime was tight.
That shit was so tight.
That was tight. That was out and visually it was crazy.
That shit.
Yeah.
Feel me? Teen Titans versus Teen Titans Go is coming soon, and I can't wait to check that out. At the end of the Teen Titans Go movie, which was funny as fuck, they have a little mid-credit scene where the original, the old art style of Teen Titans, when it was way more mature and for teens and such, they like cut in. It's like, can you see us? So we hear us some shit, and that started the little buzz. But now it's fucking official that the Teen Titans Go Teen Titans and the Teen Titans that we fuck with coming up are gonna have a versus situation. They're gonna be all in one cartoon crossover.
That's so ignorant of fucking Cartoon Network,
Cool.
dog.
Cool.
It's like y'all like the old one so much. We're gonna put them niggas in the new one. And the new people that like the new one, we're gonna show you what you used to do.
We gonna flip, we gonna switch it up because
you know how funny that's gonna be because the old one's so dark, and then the world they live in.
Yeah.
Picture the niggas being dark in the world
they gonna crack jokes, dog.
It's so funny.
It's gonna be mad jokes.
Because that whole movie was jokes. I can't imagine what they get their old selves to play with. It's gonna be fun. I'm very interested in this.
I'm here for that.
Chop.
Young Justice season 3 is coming out in like 2 weeks, so I can't wait for that shit. Nigga, we gonna be on that.
That is gonna be fire. I need passion like fire.
If you're not a watcher of Young Justice, I know it's not even on Netflix no more because DC wanted all on their DC situation. Well, if you could get your hands on Young Justice, get your hands on Young Justice because that shit rock. And I'm gonna get out of here with that, man. That's Bats nerd out moment. You dig? Joe, man, what you got, man? Sports corner to action.
All right, man.
What don't we know about?
First off, let's go into Shannon Sharpe. Can we pull up the video of Shannon Sharpe?
Shannon Sharpe
discussing what he should have felt that CP3 should have done.
Because I've been seeing all these articles pop up about CP3 is a really dirty player apparently.
Yeah,
and now who people think he is because he is marketed as this really great guy.
Son.
And people on the court, people used to play with him. Even one person that was on his side, even in being on his side, he still kind of you can see through what he's saying. He's like, yeah, man, he's got a different kind of rough way of being and stuff, man. He just play a certain way, aggressive way as such. But I like that shit personally. It's like,
all right, hold on.
I was like, damn, nigga, so you always say
I don't know about him being the dirtiest player of all time.
They said of all time.
Yeah,
that was a fucking stretch. Because you gotta remember back in the day, niggas was elbowing each other
and
for
sneaking
real,
in each other. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas
real shit.
like, to me, though.
Of this generation, maybe you got that argument more so because in every generation the game kind of changes.
But
which one is it? This one?
The one unedited with Chris Paul. Yeah, that one.
Undisputed.
But he's also the head leader of the basketball association of the players and shit. Like he's in top positions. I don't think he's a fucked up person.
I mean, there's layers to everyone, right?
Right. I mean, dog. It's in the game of basketball, how you play is different to third. But he's not. I don't think he's a fucked up person.
Maybe not.
He's friends with LeBron.
Maybe he's just fucked up on that court. I think we all knew that person too.
Kobe was too.
I mean, they used to give
Jordan
Kobe,
was.
but that's the thing. They gave Kobe shit for it. Jordan, they didn't really give him much shit for it. But I think the story is because I think it's only a story because how Chris Paul is marketed as being not like that.
We gotta skip this to the shorter version.
It's 11 minutes. There's a shorter version than that.
Yeah, look up.
Because the other one says 21 minutes.
Look up Shannon Sharpe, 2-piece and Rondo.
What the title? Shannon Sharpe, 2-piece Rondo.
2-piece Rondo.
That says 11 again. Disagrees with Rajon Rondo. Already proved he's the Lakers' best. That's not the conversation. Shannon Sharpe on Charles Barkley. Shannon Sharpe on Kobe versus Chris Childs. Shannon Sharpe is going in on everything, huh?
I guess there's.
We gotta go to the other one. You know where you want. We could just go to the other one and go to where you want to talk about.
All right.
So, Rudy Tomjanovich and Kermit Washington. It almost ended Rudy Tomjanovich's life.
I covered the game.
Wow.
Yeah. They don't want guys coming in throwing one-hitter quitters because that's when somebody can really, really get hurt. So I thought he should have, because he started the whole thing. He pushed James Harden for no reason. I don't get why he pushed James Harden to start the whole situation.
There's been trash talk.
Yeah, okay, I get all that, but then he pushed him. Okay, Rondo, there's no love lost between Chris Paul and Rajon Rondo. For whatever reason, it goes back to Rondo saying, you're never going to win a championship, you're a bum, blah, blah, blah. Chris Paul said, yeah, it's easy to talk when you play with KG and Paul Pierce and Red. Okay, all that. Chris Paul should have got
bars on both sides.
Chris Paul, if I'm Chris Paul, I'm going to get 20 games. Skip Bayless, my grandfather told me, my grandfather died when I was 8. So he told me this, I had to be 6 or 7. He said, boy, the most humiliating thing you can do to someone is spit on. He said, son, you spit on.
Totally.
He said, you spit on the ground. People pee and poop on the ground. If someone spits on you, they're telling you you're worse than the ground. They think that little of you.
Correct.
Chris Paul didn't.
Unless with some kinky ass sex. Keep it going.
Won't smoke because he mushed him in his face.
Constant.
He's supposed to unload on.
The fuck up. He said consent. Both. Because if you're into that type of sex, then you better make sure that safe words. I like that shit though.
Rajon Rondo. Give him all the jaw work. He's not a dentist, but Rajon Rondo is not going to even need a mouthpiece for the next 3 or 4 days. Because I'm getting all that grill work. So Chris Paul should have got.
He didn't spit on him, but he spit at him.
Yeah,
Same shit.
He was slick with it,
White man. White man with your fair ass. Always trying to be fair. White man.
Skip got the other side. Skip got to say something.
At me, same fucking thing,
Well, actually.
I'm bashing your mouth, white man.
He had a mouthpiece.
Right.
Please don't listen about this. So Chris Paul should have got 20 because I'd have still been whipping it. Rondo.
You mean?
He's even the guy suspended for 20 games. That just resonated with me when he was 20.
Yeah, 20. I would have got 20 games.
He's still whooping up.
I'd have whooped that boy. For real. It's not a game, man.
4-5, nigga, no.
This is Shannon Sharpe talking to y'all, man. Shannon said it. I was going to whoop
Rondo should
him.
have got.
No. Chris Paul. Because Chris Paul should have unloaded on him. He should have made his mouth.
Oh, he should have gotten 20 because he should have.
Yeah. He should have still been up. And I'd have had to shoot Bron a quick elbow. Bron, let me go. I know we cool, but let me go. You didn't see what this dude did to me.
Right.
But anyway, and Rondo, I got to give, because Rondo escalated this. Rondo got to get at the very minimum 5 to 6 games. Because he started, man, you can't spit on somebody. Yeah. This man spit in this man. He was slick with it. It wasn't like he did it like
No,
but
he
he
did it.
And Chris Paul, because I'm thinking, I see them come together. It had been 100-yard charge. Chris Paul runs over him. Rondo hops up. He's talking. Okay? Chris Paul comes in, gets a rebound. He boots Rondo out the way. Like, yeah. And then right before the half, Chris Paul gets a layup, and Chris Paul flicks it. I was like, oh, this thing like this. And then when they come together, I'm like, man, what? And then all of a sudden they start swinging. I'm like, hold on. Why are they swinging? And he says but you couldn't see it, because unless they slow it down and you get it real close, that's the way you could see it. And then once I saw it, oh yeah, Chris Paul, you supposed to get all that smoke. Mm-hmm. Oh, Rajon Rondo had that. Oh man. Oh, he had to get all this.
But real quick point. At the end of their trading punches, I thought Chris got him one good uppercut and he drew blood on it.
Yeah.
He did draw blood. He got him right up in the mouth.
He thinks it's a fucking Mandingo fight him.
White man said Chris Paul got hands though, Shane.
Got a good look on him.
Chris
Nice
Paul
go.
has some nice hands. I saw those.
With the towel on his mouth. So he got him once.
But see, the thing is, Skip Bayless.
Yes. No, pause.
That was the realest shit.
Thank you.
The whole interview.
My nigga clapped his hands like a New Orleans nigga on his fist though, but still.
I will really.
Skip don't understand what this motion mean when a nigga is talking and trying to make a fucking point.
That nigga was there. Like, that nigga was there on the fucking court. Like, that, I would knocked his ass out. Point blank. Don't ask me nothing.
My nigga Shannon even looked away from him. He looks away from this nigga and like, son.
You are not listening to me, white man.
When you're that close and he spit on me.
I know, but he's the president of the Players Association.
That shit went so high. That nigga was, he's there, son. He's there. He's no longer at the interview, son.
Skip,
that nigga's on that court, son.
When Skip just interrupted him, he looked at him like, white man. He had that moment.
You are not listening. I don't give a fuck. That nigga went up 4 octaves, son. It's real.
It's real.
It's real right now, son.
He's been around. He knows you can't throw. So he's just trying to poke him.
And guess what? I'm the president now. I'm the president of the ass whipping competition.
Well,
that's what Rondo's about to get.
I'm with you, but I thought Chris Paul exercised some self-control, not to just
No.
Load on.
Yeah, but Skip, sometimes.
Skip, listen.
And I hadn't read that manual yet.
Shannon is trying to tell you, Skip, I'm a man before I'm a basketball player.
Right. That's what he's trying to say.
He's not trying to hear him
We
say.
are not talking about basketball and sportsmanship and fucking being the bigger fucking. We talking about beating the fuck out of niggas for spitting.
We talking about respect.
Respect.
Borderline, absolute respect. Nigga.
GP, dog.
Yeah.
There's even respect among enemies.
Right.
You hear me?
Right.
Spitting is the ultimate disrespect.
Either if you spit or slap me in the face. Those two. If a nigga slap you, not even give you the respect of sneaking you.
No, but
slap you
like
open hand.
Right, you think I'm a hoe.
Those are the
like,
two situations.
We have to fight instantly.
If somebody can spit in my face and it's okay to see, I ain't get see that's what Jesus did that. See, he know he way more man. I can be Skip. Cause you spit on me, Skip, I got to have you. We got to go. We got to do all this. You want this smoke? Okay, you about to get it. It's about to be a barbecue. Because there's gonna be smoke up in here.
Shannon gonna fight so bad right now.
Remember
so
J.J.
mad.
Stokes and Bill Romanowski on a Monday night?
Skip. That Romo was my teammate, and I wanted to fight it.
And
we had to
spit it right in his face.
In his mouth. Yeah. He took his mouthpiece off, and that's what got me so upset. I'm like, Romo, do you understand what that means?
That was a turning point for your football.
It was, and we had to come to Jesus. We had to come to Jesus.
That's your second Jesus reference in this topic. Maybe you're getting religion. I don't know.
Because he didn't do it to me. I saw him do it to somebody else, and I want to sneak him.
Right.
My quarterback.
I
want to break off my quarterback jaw. I had to go tell that nigga, say, son, what is wrong with you, Tony? That boy, he won't block for you and you'll get hit. And then he'll sneak at you after the game.
Right.
He like he don't sneak you down.
I didn't even know Romo did that.
Spit in a nigga mouth?
I didn't know that. Damn. That's them white boys, boy.
Oh.
Like I said, it's white boys. We're talking about black news right now. But so is it?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, that's
goddamn. Shannon, once again, Shannon Sharpe continues to be the realest nigga in sports commentary. Like, continues.
Skip.
I don't even watch sports hardcore, and I still watch Shannon Sharpe clips.
I gotta give me some Shannon.
And
in a weird way, you got to.
It's like the dark and the light. He the light, and I also watch. What's your boy to say all the controversial shit? I just be curious.
Fat ass nigga.
No, not no. Fuck that racist piece of shit. No, My nigga, man. He the black nigga. Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah. He's good. Him and Skip and Baby used to have a good show together.
That's what I'm saying. But you could tell those personalities were clashing, son. But I often, if Steven got something to say, I'll peep what he's saying too, just to see, just to keep check the temperature of certain topics.
Well, nigga clash because see, Skip and Steven, they battle was different than Shannon and Skip's. Because Shannon.
Oh, you saying Steven was with Skip?
Yeah, that was the original
Shannon and Steven were together. Because that would be crazy.
Nah, it was Steven and Skip. That was the original show.
Gotcha.
And then Steven went on. I forgot why he left, but they had a really good show together. And the way they used to argue, because see, the way Shannon argues is a little different than the way Skip argues. Steven. Steven argues more
you all right. I remember those clips used to drop with those two, Steven and the white man. Okay.
Steven used to argue more like, it sound like from a whining perspective sometimes. He'd be like, come on, Skip, you gonna tell me that this guy. And when Shannon do it, Shannon be like, it ain't a problem. It ain't a problem.
No, but Shannon's just a real nigga.
Right.
Like.
Yeah.
And where's Steven from? Because Shannon from the South.
I don't know. I don't know where Steven from. He sound like from the South.
What else you got up, man? That was an enjoyable experience with the ride with Shannon right fast.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. Thank you for that.
The Saints beat Baltimore. And
just keep whooping ass.
Now, the thing about this one is that this one is very special because people are saying that Tom Benson helped us win the game.
Yeah, I saw that.
I kept seeing the headline and I didn't understand why. Didn't the nigga miss a kick or some shit?
Yeah, he missed the easy ass field goal.
Yeah, because your boy reaction is meme now. It's meme.
He's like, what the fuck?
Nigga.
That nigga saw Jesus Christ, yeah. That nigga saw Jesus up there. And couldn't
Tom. Because people saying, for those who don't know who Tom Benson is, he's the owner of the previous owner of the Saints, former owner who just passed on. Late owner of the Saints and the Superdome, and he had passed away. And when that field goal kick was missed, everybody said it couldn't have to be nobody but Tom Benson blowing that over. Yeah. There's a picture. You can pull up the picture on the meme if you want to, bro.
That's ignorant. I don't feel like going through that trouble because sometimes
that shit can take forever.
We think it's easy, then we get caught up in the matrix. But dog, that's hilarious. Because I was kept seeing that shit. I'm like, ain't that nigga dead? And I guess I just want to get in the joke. I got you.
That's why it also links up with your boy's face.
Yeah.
Because it's like, dog, that's
he really
almost
saw Jesus.
So that's almost the most impossible kick
I
to miss.
I just saw the meme.
It was crazy.
Dog. And then none of that. They just said on the speaker, the commentators was like one of the greatest kickers of all time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
the number one kicker in the league,
kickers ever. He never missed 2 times. And all you smelled on the internet was his record and one.
Oh God!
I was like, damn. Yeah, that shit was insane.
That was time.
That either be time and overconfidence and overcognitive.
I forgot that part.
I would have laughed so fucking hard if I'd have watched that
live,
son.
Dog.
Shouts out to you, Peanut. I know you saw that shit live.
That makes that meme so much better because it's like, dude, I'm the greatest kicker of all time.
And then, how does this happen? Son, if you look at the kick, it looked like it was going straight in.
Yeah.
You could have sworn it was going that bitch way.
That bitch said, no, I'm just going to go this way.
It had to be some kind of divine force. Because there was no way that...
I thought niggas said a divine force, nigga.
Dog.
We are the saints.
Right,
We are the saints, and divinity is always with us.
I wish we could see that kick right fucking now, though.
Oh my God.
Bananas, though.
Dog.
Now you got me. Now I gotta pull that.
It looks so unbelievable. I think Baltimore has a dome, so it's not like the weather was affected.
Here it is right here.
This shit's crazy.
Oh God.
Give it to us.
Don't play us this time, internet.
Say don't fail me now.
Gotta turn it out.
He don't want nobody else.
They singing like a slave.
Slave R&B. Slave R&B.
Oh my God.
Damn.
Go
Slave and
tell
blues.
it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. That pussy.
No, Ray Charles, no.
That pussy is squirting like a fountain.
Oh no! Squirting and flirting like a flower. No my God.
Stroke low.
Sweet Harriet. Touchdown.
All right, so they got the touchdown. They thought they got the game. They're in the game.
He's like, yeah, this is about to go into OT.
Yeah, we about to go into overtime.
We're going to make these bitches work.
24-23. 24-23.
Justin Tucker.
Whoa!
Are you kidding me? Classic. Whoa. I could have said it better myself, Jim. Are you kidding me? Even the second ref, he still got his hands down. Wait a second. He's seen the shit. Like, what the fuck? So your boy put his hands up and he was like,
oh, God.
And isn't that indoors also?
I think so, though. I think that's an indoor thing.
It's bizarre.
The ball decided not to go.
If that's an indoor spot, dog, that is the most bizarre shit of all.
The ball decided. It decided.
Son, that nigga never even put his hands up.
He walked off.
He was bewildered. He just walked off. Didn't even throw
the ball did not give consent. No, the goalpost did not give consent.
Look how straight that thing is.
Nope.
No consent.
It went way.
Oh my God. Look at that boy.
I seen somebody in the audience.
That boy's face.
On his head.
Oh, that boy's face. He think he fired.
He can't be fired. He the number one kicker.
I know, but he think he fired at that moment. Cause look how his boy face and he look shook.
And your boy too. Like they're like, wait,
QB.
what?
Everybody shook.
What?
Everybody shook. Lord. Yeah, I know you.
Like,
stupid motherfuckers.
See,
wow, son.
That's the same shit that was happening when we won that Super Bowl that year too. All kind of random shit late in the game. You'd be like, whoa.
It was just in the cards. Like it was just for us to win.
Yeah. Or in the voodoo.
Goddamn.
It was in the voodoo.
Anything else, my dude? Joe?
Oh, no, that's it for me.
LeBron James is going to be producing the next Friday the 13th. Ain't that crazy?
I love it. Hire me, son.
Son.
Yeah.
Son. Dog, what the fuck? Have you ever heard of anything like that?
That just means funding, right?
I mean, producing can be funding. It can be when you're the executive producer, you can make the decisions to a greater degree.
I just hope he
Put
has
some color in there.
Put some color in there.
Like
one,
us. Like us.
And two, I just hope you got some experienced, some.
Oh no, he directing it, no producing.
No, he producing it. His studio, he's making a movie.
He putting the money behind it. He get to choose the director. He get to choose like the director. It's like. When it comes to casting, it's usually a producer and director decision. Mm-hmm. Some producers are very hand-on and they want to be part of casting. Yeah. Some just be like, director, I trust you. It depends. But no, he ain't going to have no creative thing over the movie.
Oh, okay.
It's just he into slasher films and he got some money and he doing some unprecedented shit again.
That's cool.
Again. Because LeBron, I guess, is just addicted to doing unprecedented shit.
Right. He feeling stuff right now. He's like, you know what? I got all this dough. I'm about to start doing some shit.
No, he's a hero, son. He's making schools. He's putting niggas in scholarship to go to college. He's feeding homeless. He's building and producing homes.
He's just that nigga. Shouts out to you, LeBron.
He's a great dad, a great husband and role model and father figure. And you know what else? I wouldn't be surprised if he's a killer because he's too perfect. All right, this nigga's built like a fucking superhero. His hair keeps growing back when it shouldn't.
We ain't gonna put that on him. He a super black man. I'm sorry. I ain't gonna put nothing negative in his direction.
He is a superhero.
Even hypothetical. We ain't doing that to him, you hear me? And the other thing I had I'm gonna bring up because we spent a lot of time with Shannon Sharpe and that was pretty tight. But it was just Ray Sherman, they was like talking about they wanted to sing at the World Series, do the whole national anthem. And I really liked the video because them niggas like came across as some really humble dudes. I was like, I know watch the Ray Sherman interview. So
fuck the national anthem.
Oh yeah, but fuck the national anthem, of course. But I was just talking about they vibe as people and shit. But big up to all this sports shit that I typically don't care about, but for some kind of weird way, I find my way into it with you, Joe. Question of the day is, and we're gonna be getting out of here, man. Did y'all see this video with the mom outraged over this viral video of bullies pointing gun at son's head?
Son, I only saw a photo of the guy like down on his knees with the fucking pistol to his head. That shit made me so mad, dog.
I'm like
that should be.
You should be pissed off for that
uproar in that school, in that community.
He should be expelled from the school. He should be expelled from that school. He should be sent to alternative school or something, dog.
That's so over the top.
You pointing a gun at a kid's head?
To bully him? I can see you want to rib him, you want to talk about his mama, take his lunch money.
And that's all fucked up, but you want to put a life-threatening gun to his head? Son, you lucky that man don't come out of school and blow your fucking brains out.
Blow your brains out, right.
You tripping, you taking the ball, you tripping.
That's problematic.
Dog, I ain't no killer, but don't push me.
Independence police have 17-year-old and 2 minors in custody after a video showing someone pointing a gun at a 13-year-old circulated on social media. 17-year-old, you 17, you little piece of shit. Like,
you little piece of
like that's just
shit.
My question was, this video taking forever to load up. Here it is. But my question was, of course, like, man, how would you handle the situation if your kid came home and the thing is, you see this. It's not like even that your kid came home and said, mommy, not even just that or daddy, that they happened. This is out here.
I would push it to the limit, son.
Two things.
Number one. Along with the 17-year-old, 2 minors are also.
Number one.
in custody for questioning about the video. The boy in the video was just 13 years old. He's in the 7th grade. His mom says he wants those responsible for his treatment to suffer the toughest consequences.
His face was bruised.
Emily Bridges didn't know why her 13-year-old son Darren came home with bruises on his face Saturday. She
like a stripper.
Both man.
Damn, she do look like a stripper. That's fucked up to say.
I know.
Those earrings are pretty big.
Just her whole look. I see why D said that. Like,
Some kind of night walker of some sort.
uh,
Listen, for all we know, she's not. She's a nice lady.
Yeah, fine.
it's fine. This is wrong. Cause we're not gonna do this.
Hey, sexy lady, I wanna have my baby.
Pretty woman.
Walking down the street, pretty
I was
woman.
angry. I was crying. I was mad. I was upset because he didn't defend himself.
The video shows her son Darren down on his knees. Other older children are yelling at him to kiss their feet. They use racial slurs. And then
Racial slurs? Who the fuck is he not?
someone pulls out a gun and holds it near
George or
Darren's
something.
head.
It's sad.
Oh, that's a pistol, son.
You pull the pistol out on a little 13-year-old, put it on like
On school property. What the fuck is the fucking teachers?
What y'all think should happen? Like, what would you do?
All right, so check this out. This is my kid. I straight up gonna catch this nigga and beat the fuck out of him.
The 17-year-old, yeah.
But you know what? I'm gonna go to jail. So the right thing to do after I calm down and someone stop me from getting in my car is I'll call the police and he's got to go to jail for assault.
Yeah, you just have to get the authorities. Now, I mean, I'm pretty positive that all three of us, just for like passion's sake, we want to beat the fuck out of
Beat the living shit out of him.
Like, fuck the law, like I'm the fucking law.
And
You know what I'm
pause.
saying? But
I think his mom, even she did feel that way, she shouldn't have said out loud that she was mad that her kid didn't
I'm mad my
defend
son
himself.
was acting like a little
that's
bitch.
victim shaming for sure.
Yeah, son,
like,
he 13.
Right,
and
I'm
he's big
mad
and
that
he pulled out a gun. Like,
right,
don't say
13,
that.
these niggas 17 years
And he
old.
pulling out,
I mean,
that's kind of fucked
I
up to say.
understand what she's saying.
Yeah, I do, but I
You know
wouldn't have
what
went
I'm
on
saying?
camera
But yeah,
and
Nah,
say
nah.
shit like that.
To your-
You should tell your kid
Keep that to yourself,
you
baby.
feel
Keep
that
that
way.
at home.
Yeah, you keep
Tell your
that.
son that. Don't tell us that.
Don't even tell your son that in that manner.
No, I ain't gonna tell you. I ain't gonna listen. I ain't gonna say how to address your
Just teach
kid.
him
I'm
how
just
to defend
saying
himself.
that conversation is for you and your kid. That's not for us.
Yeah, like
It's not for us.
That's not for the
and
TV.
The way you tell your kid that is what you said. Like, instead of being like, this is what you should have done, now start teaching your kid how to defend himself without even blaming or even bringing up this situation to
Nah.
the
Yeah, like you don't have to bring that
But
up.
maybe
Like,
she
you
do
don't
teach him
have
to defend himself, and in this moment, she was like,
But
at the
still,
same time,
how do you
maybe
react
so,
with a
maybe.
gun in your face?
and no, like you
Yeah,
said, he's
yeah.
13 and they're 17.
And they have guns.
First one
Yeah.
nigga is like, a nigga standing over you up, boy.
There's no
Yeah.
way that I'm going to shame my 13-year-old if a
Now-
17-year-old pulled out
got
a gun.
to him.
Now
yeah.
what you could
Right.
do, if you be a little petty, if he got some older cousins, go ahead and jump them niggas. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's not out the box, what you're saying, but we cut you off there. I just wanted to just throw that little part in there. Like, that's trippy that she said that. That kind of, that,
Yeah,
that was
nah,
fucked me up
that's
for a
like
second.
definitely something that has to have a flag placed by it. But overall, dog, it's just extremely fucked up, dog. It's way over the top. And if I was a parent, like I say, dog, like naturally, I want to put a banger to his fucking dome piece and like
Scare the shit out of him.
Let him feel that shit. But you know,
Because that's trauma that might be added to this too.
It is,
yeah,
dog.
like
Put
there's like a
pistol
lot
to
of
your
shit
dome.
involved. Yeah, like there's like a lot of factors to consider. But I mean, overall, I would
Kid
do
can't
the
go to
right
school
thing.
no more, son.
Call the police. I would want to like prosecute him to the fullest fucking extent.
Yup.
You know what I'm saying? And like make him pay for that shit. Like fuck that. Maybe not kill him, but I mean, you need to go like sit down somewhere.
I'm all about punishment. Like I said, I'm
like,
always
you need to be
saying I'm not
punished.
even with the death penalty because I feel like there's no punishment within the death penalty.
Right.
The people that get punished are the people that loved your crazy fucked up ass most times in that situation. But I'm all about freaking punishment, consequences, slight torture, whatever the fuck, depending upon the situation. So like all day, like what you saying, like yeah, nigga, prosecute to the fullest extent. But no, I'm with both of y'all. I'm with the above board and below board tactics because that's my kid in that situation. If he got cousins or somebody who could get to whoop that ass or find your boy slipping, I'm on that level. And in the light, we're still pressing all charges. Everything is happening, both sides, nigga.
We'll be chill in public, but the underground is real.
The underground is real and it's happening to him because you went left and dog, there's nowhere. You have no merit, dog. It's a little kid and you put out a gun. Like I don't believe in bullying without the fucking gun. You got a fucking gun and they 13 and you 17. There's so many reasons why the ass whipping is real. And it needs to happen.
Fucking,
y'all haven't had that ass whipping.
Them.
You need the ass whipping. So certain times, certain motherfuckers I feel in this life needs the ass whipping.
They knew who they play that shit on.
Straight
That's
up.
why they picked a 13-year-old kid. They couldn't play that shit on nobody else.
And that's why you need the ass whooping.
Yep, you need the ass whooping
Because you're a
tomorrow.
hoe in so many ways.
Bitch ass nigga.
It'd have been a gunfight if it was the wrong person.
Boy, you dog, cause some dog, you look at that boy and go to the gun cabinet.
I'm saying, dog, like you said earlier, dog, like that dude could have panicked from coming to school, not even told him, like, man, I gotta kill these niggas tomorrow.
Yeah,
you know
dog.
what I'm saying?
I
like,
can't have this gun in my head again, dog.
Everybody don't like handle that type of shit the same way, man. Like,
I don't even know it, but I know how I'm handling this straight up and down. You getting every size of the force.
You know, I did that before, yeah.
Did what?
These two niggas, I was in Mississippi, dog. They was much older than me, and they was trying to jump me because I was from New Orleans on my walk home. And I went to the house, in my grandpa's house, and went to the gun cabinet and came out with a shotgun. I wasn't playing that shit, man.
What movie is that from? Somebody did that in a movie I saw.
I don't know.
But it was the movie I was in, Quiet Storm. I'm sorry.
Oh.
The little dude, remember the little dude with the glasses?
Oh yeah,
he
he
got
got
that gun. He's like, I just want my book sack back, and he shot and did shit. Nothing.
Nah, I came out with that shotgun like, come on, motherfuckers.
But what happened?
This nigga named Boo who lived across the street, who was way older than all of us out there. He was really a full adult. Came was like, no, Alex.
He's really a full adult.
Cause like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was like, I was, you know, these niggas was older, like 17. I was like 15 or 14. No, I was 14. And like Boo was like 28. You know what I'm saying?
God damn, he said he was 14 when Katrina happened, D. Lord, I feel so bad. Continue.
It's really bad.
Uh-oh.
And so Boo was like, no, Alex, dog, you can't do that. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You can get your one-on-ones with these niggas, but you can't do that. I was like, nah, fuck a one-on-one. I'm about to blast these niggas. Because I just came, we just had a fight at the school.
They jumped you or something?
They tried.
So, cause I'm saying, cause you niggas always about fighting. Why did you decide you needed the gun in this situation after you always be about like fighting niggas?
So we just came from like this New Orleans Natchez fight that was at the high school.
New Orleans Natchez fight.
Yeah, dog. It was like
sounds
20
so
of us,
country.
but like 100 to 500 of them, dog.
They say New Orleans versus Natchez.
Natchez.
Mortal Kombat.
Taekwondo.
Lakeisha.
Devontae, Jamal, Tyrone.
I knew it. Oh God. I knew Tyrone was coming.
But nah, dog. And so like nigga was just on edge. So when I saw them niggas, dog, and they was bigger than me, son. So I was just like, man, these two niggas, dog, I wasn't feeling like fighting both of them niggas. You know what I'm saying?
He don't even know. He's reacted to trauma as a New Orleans nigga. He on edge. I mean, I ain't even no joke, but it's a joke. But still, you know what I'm saying? Because nobody's brains was together.
Nah,
yeah,
son, like, no,
and then so you go to a new place and niggas is trying to fuck with your life.
And you're uncomfortable in this,
and
dog.
you like, you remember, you 14, 15-year-old kid. You like, you know what? Fuck it.
Right.
Bitch, fuck me.
Bitch, I'm from New Orleans, bitch. You like I got that chopper, bitch. You like I got that chopper out, y'all. Load this, hold up, shoot all y'all motherfuckers up, bitch.
I made me think of that Michael Keaton scene in Batman '89, dog, when they bust in on him and he just flip out. You want to be nuts? And he's like, let's get nuts. And then they shoot that nigga.
Dog. Like, all right.
You stupid ass.
Dumbass down.
But yeah, so, but you know, all in all, bro, like, yo, parents of bullies, if your kid get beat the fuck up or murdered, that's on them and on you.
And on you.
Get your fuckers together, man. Before nigga like Joe bust on them.
Right.
Straight up, son.
Really
Straight up.
Man, look, certain words in New Orleans, you gotta keep that bang on you for that. Just
My nigga said, and that was episode 66.
My God.
Side A, you dig. This is that actor guy, Martin Bats Bradford. You can find me on Facebook as Martin Bats Bradford, but on all your other social media platforms at Mr. Bats. Spell it Mr. Out or you ain't gonna find me. Hit us up at flywithbats@gmail.com, as I always say, because I want y'all to be part of the conversation. Also, like, share, subscribe, and comment to us. Let us know how you feel about what we talking about. And, you know, we need them little 5 stars. We need those little comments, because they really not little things, honestly. You hear me? They really help out the podcast. And
they're really
us
big
grow.
things, and the little things you do help out in a big way.
Hell yeah, man. I'm from New Orleans, so you know, we talk a certain way, but you know.
You hear me?
You hear me? So, yeah, man, for 66 side, I'm out here, man.
And of course, this be your boy D Mac, and you can follow me on Instagram at FrenchBread.kid, and make sure you follow my super nice clothing line at your dig 504. You hear me? And yeah, I'll see you on side B.
I say, why? It's your boy AlphaJo, fresh out of the Gumbo, still deep in the root. And if you're out in the streets and you're looking for me, you can find me on IG, AlphaJo, no E. I feel like I fucked up a little bit again, but I don't know.
Ah, man, you gotta own it.
Own it.
Say
it with gusto.
Gusto.
Well, that was 65.
That was 66 person that usually always gets it right.
Man, I'm high. Fuck.
Yeah, man. Like that. Even that nigga song beside. He came on this bit. He could be out in the streets and you're looking for me. This one, if you're out in the streets and you're looking for me.
I was channeling my debauch. All right, I was working on my debauch.
Word.
If you're out in the streets and you're looking for me, you can find me. Oh, fuck it. I'm tired. Y'all see me on 66B, man.
Yeah,
so, holler at me later, y'all.
Exactly.
Like, nigga, 4 guards deep, man.
Chip.
Just like the army. Most real niggas know most niggas phony. Your shadow got your back, huh? Just like your homie. That's why shady niggas will harm thee. Just act Caesar. Brutus got him and caught him before his last breather. If that don't make you believers, then you'll learn. Honesty is a quality that will burn, but it's cool. And trust is a quality you will earn. You a fool if you think you learn all of the rules. Imitating imitation and they calling it cool. I know a little bit, but go ahead and call me a fool. While you sprinkle sugar on shit and you calling it food. See, I'm just trying to groove and you standing on the wall with your hands on your balls, making crab claws move. Trying to bonk at a dog, but I don't bonk. I just fall back till you think you winning, but you lost in the beginning. Ay. One goal, one thing, one move, man, that shit don't change. The serve. Real niggas do real fucking things. Real niggas do. Ay, there's only one goal, one thing, one rule, man, that shit don't change. In the serve, real niggas do real fucking things. Real niggas do real fucking things. T.I. CZ.